Hello, everybody, and welcome to Empires of Arcadia. I am Koibu, and I will be your DM for the evening. Where last we left our party, they had just engaged in combat in this cave. And I kind of want to pick up right here, unless someone has something they really want to talk about before we hop right into game.
It's rolling time.
I do believe it's rolling time. Yeah?
Oh, fuck, I'm trying to think of some dumb shit to say, but I can't. I'm sorry.
Wait, I thought that was easy for you.
I think you succeeded. There we go. Trump, Zai, will you roll initiative for us, for your party?
Sure thing. Let's get on the battle page so I can do that.
Hold on.
Oh.
What the fuck is going on?
You don't remember what's going on? All right. Quick recap time.
Assume I know everything and the audience needs to know.
Okay. Right. Sorry.
I remember everything.
For those of us that were not here last time we played,
Yeah,
the party has traveled to this cave looking for Gormash the orc, who has been banding the other orcs together. If you can defeat him, slay him, and cull the orc threat, the halflings and their halfling little town are going to be much appeased, much happy. Other people are bound to be pleased by this development as well, but we're doing it for the halflings right now. So after falling into some traps, skirmishing with some orcs here and there, pushing the front of the cave once and having to fall back and regroup and heal up a little bit, the party is making their second foray into Gormash's cave. We ended the last session with Corin taking a couple of shots from sneaking around this corner at an orc, taking it down, and now here we are on one big battle map, ready to go. So, the orcs win initiative. So this one will get back to her feet, and most importantly,
What did I use? One shot or two superior dice? Do you remember?
Let's roll up. I see one superiority die.
Okay, gotcha.
What was our plan?
Well, we're gonna kill her shit up. Hey, man, Koibu knows what's up.
Yeah.
We're like dragging them out of the cave and wiping them.
Dragging them out of the cave.
What?
I thought we were entering our future tomb. This would have been good stuff to discuss before the plan, huh? Or before the execution?
Yeah, it would have.
We'll be fine.
All right. The orcs move into some positions. This one's going to duck behind some cover. And this one's going to duck behind some cover. And it is going to be the party's turn. Go for it, player characters.
Am I able to see anybody anymore? Any longer?
You should be able to see what your token sees. And I think that means you can't see anything. There are no more orcs. And you are broken from the spell that you were under, the effect of the Pass Without a Trace, I think it's called.
I've broken that spell. Wait, did somebody cast that on me?
Yeah, you guys were all under the effect of Pass Without Trace, and I think
gotcha.
it breaks when you make an attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
Although I'm double checking that right now.
All right, to recap, Corin was scouting ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Scouting is one word we could use.
Can I inspect the cave entrance?
Sure. What do you want to see in the cave
I
entrance?
want to see if there's an easy way to collapse the cave.
No, of course not. It'd be a terrible cave to live in if it could be easily collapsed.
They're orcs. They are terrible.
These are smart orcs. They're organized. They're organized. Okay.
Good one.
Whoa! Inspiration.
Go ahead. Take inspiration. That was a good
Yeah!
one.
Wow.
All right, party. Let's go. We're in the middle of combat here. One orc is down. Maybe I need to turn up the music.
Wait, down?
Yeah, you shot one last time.
Oh, yeah, but
shit.
they stood up and they're like, no.
No. You killed one last time.
Oh, damn, I'm so fucking
Slew
good.
one.
Holy shit. The archer one in the stand?
Yeah, the one that's dead that has the big red X through it. That was you.
Okay,
You did
I can't see that. Am I supposed to be able to see that?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I see it. It's like in the shadows. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm getting old, Koibu, 31 now. It's harder to see these dark things. Okay, let me turn my contrast and brightness up.
Apparently, audio is stuttering for the stream.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we actually might be better off restarting.
I agree.
with me,
Killing the
like,
dramatic.
because it's so early. Well, it's not gonna get better, and like the only way I've fixed this before is restarting my PC.
Wait, you've had this problem before?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Gives me more time to think about what I'm gonna do.
I think there's 3 people saying stuttering, including one of my mods.
I don't hear any stuttering, but
Okay, let's just
it's your stream, it's your
continue.
call.
We'll
Okay.
we'll continue.
All right, well, let's take some actions. Anyone want to take an action? Bueller?
Fuck.
Yeah, well,
Bueller?
from what I understand, none of us know anything other than
Yeah, I shot back to the party, took out the archer, and then I'll ready an attack right here. I don't see anything else at the entrance. None of the things I see are goblins or orcs, so yeah.
Okay. The party stands where they are and passes
Cord,
their turn.
I shall stand by your side. I draw my longbow and I'm ready.
I guess I'm gonna. Can I ready a transformation? Like, when I see something happen, I'm like, boom, toad. You could, because you can ready an action.
You can ready attacks. If you ready a spell, you have to use it or lose it, but that's a whole process. I think your transformation is pretty simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to ready a polymorph, that's fine.
Hell
Or
yeah.
a druid's wild shape.
I do that.
I've got a dumb plan. Can I see close to me like a fairly like the biggest branch I think I can throw 30 feet.
A branch?
Yeah.
You could hack a branch off of this tree if you want.
I would
It'll
like-
take an action to chop it down to hack it off, and then you'll have it.
Sure, I'll do that.
All right, you go over, you whack off one of those palm fronds, and what are you doing with
How
it?
Wait.
how far can I move with that?
It's not going to encumber you. You can move your regular movement speed. So
Awesome.
you
Do
can
you
move
have
another
weapons?
30 feet.
Yes, I have weapons.
Oh, good.
That was the last combat.
All right.
So I want to move up here, and then next round, I think I want to light this on fire and throw it in.
Okay.
I might need Devin to help me
Uh,
light it on fire.
Yeah, you might need some help lighting it on fire, because
Yeah.
to burn a green branch might take more than 6 seconds to catch it all on fire, you know?
Yep.
I will help him
Okay.
because I don't have an action anyway. But my bonus action is going to be readied, bear, dog, cat, toad. All those things in one. A bear, dog, cat, toad.
Do I
It's very
need a main
deadly.
action to throw it, or can I
Very
do that as a bonus action?
Throw. If you want to throw it with any level of accuracy whatsoever, it'll be a main action.
Okay.
If you want to just like drop it to your side or like give it a short toss somewhere, that can be a bonus action.
I don't think they're going to attack. I think they're just chilling.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you hear an orc calling out from within the cave. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Oh, they lost their cat.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, is
And,
it speaking in common or something? Is that
It
like
is speaking in common, yeah. And I guess it's back to the party's turn.
Awesome. So, Devin, can you light my branch on fire?
I already did. It's
Okay.
on fire.
Sweet.
Okay.
I want to throw it there if possible.
You're gonna need to step out somewhere like over here so you can get a clear shot to toss it. Yeah. Excellent. And as you do so, the readied attacks go off. A short bow flies at you with an 18 to hit, which I do believe will hit you for 8 piercing damage. Lovely.
Yeah. That was mean.
Yeah. Okay, now you can chuck your burning branch.
Yeah. Do I need to roll anything?
If you're not trying to hit anything in particular, we can just, toss it over here.
Okay. Sweet.
Aren't you trying to
And
hit
now-
the fortifications or something?
I mean, next to them would be great, yeah, so they have a chance of catching on fire.
Sure, it'll take. But they won't catch fire until well after combat's out. With 6-second rounds, like it'll take minutes for that to burn.
Right.
So, it probably won't come into effect right now, but eventually maybe. Anything else? Any other actions from the party on
Do we
this
get
turn?
more lighting?
Yeah, I'll get you a little bit more lighting, but it'll burn out quickly. But we'll get you something.
Well, it shouldn't burn out quickly if it has a chance of catching the thing on fire, right?
This is true. This is true. You let me know when we're coming into the game.
We are live.
Oh, well then let's pick it up where we left off. I'm sorry, I thought we were at some sort of break screen still.
Apparently we're stuttering. I don't know what could be causing it.
Are you dropping frames?
No? Like, apparently audio is stuttering.
The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't changed anything.
Last thing, it's only you, is what chat says. It's a really.
Weird.
Get Twitch chat tech support on it.
Let's just continue going. I can't do anything about it.
All right. You chuck in the thing, you take the shot. You can see an illuminated area now, I hope. I do believe. Yep. Okay. Well, any other actions from you this round?
Yeah, I want to move back here.
Okay. You then back right back out. Any other PCs want to take an action?
Nope, I think it's still, for the last turn, I still have a ready to attack, right?
Yeah, I'll just tell the group, it seems like we should be prepared for some sort of cat. I say as I continue to point my bow towards that way.
Oh yeah, I want to ready a javelin throw.
Next round. You already used your action this round, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The orc's turn, and from within the cave, Gormash calls out to you. Are you the weak-willed humans that have been wandering through my woods?
No.
Come in here. I would like to munch on your skulls.
I'm Gabo.
Come here, Gabo. You belong with us, not them.
Oh, okay.
Player's
Starts
turn.
walking.
I shouted, I did not know orcs were such cowards that you would hide in your cave instead of coming out to fight.
I did not know humans were such cowards that they would hide in a hallway rather than face their enemies.
Oh, I yell out, "You are the one hiding from a big fight. I thought orcs were honorable."
But yeah, get him on the pride thing. Big greenies really don't like that.
Come here, little kittens. Psst, 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 psst. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. He calls.
So how about we make this deal, Gormash? We just both walk right into the open here, and then we begin fighting.
There's no reply.
Cool. I do the same thing I did last turn.
Okay.
Should we just try to smoke them out somehow?
Do I have a spell?
So it looks like everybody's just keeping their actions readied. We've got javelins, bows, and a wild shape readied.
I could.
I would like
start,
to. I'm gonna back up a little bit to this corner and then ready a bow shot.
I could start lighting the fortifications on fire
Yeah, that'd be
with
great.
cantrips.
Yeah, perfect. Start.
Sure, that sounds fun.
Okay. Let's do that.
What spell are you gonna use?
Produce flame.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna start fucking lighting shit on fire until they come out.
Yeah.
Let's see. A flame appears in your hand, and you can throw it to within 30 feet. So, are you within 30 feet of the... Oh, you gotta get closer.
There's wood right there.
One step closer.
Here,
One step closer.
who's that guy
Me.
in front of me?
I'll move.
Can you move?
There you go. All right, now you can throw some fire at that and get it to burn. Ooh, that's not the right tool. Okay, it has a little bit of fire around it now. Just a little bit of burning. I guess it is the orc's turn, and Gormash will give out a loud cry, speaking in Orcish, which I don't think anyone fully understands, and then he will come on into the party. Let's see. He will come in like this, which will provoke attacks. Will trigger readied attacks.
Destiny has one.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe 3 of you have ready attacks.
Ooh.
I have a ready toad.
Oh, you crit, but he is raging, so he takes half damage.
Oh. Okay.
That didn't. This guy has like 800 HP.
That will hit as well, but he's raging, so he takes half damage.
Wait, I want to ready my I want to unload the toad.
No, you didn't. You used your action to
But
throw your mode of flame.
transforming is a bonus action.
You can't bonus action as a readied action, and you can't you can ready a bonus action, but it takes your action to ready the bonus action, and
Why?
you use your action to produce the flame, so you can't toad because you burned. Did Minx have a readied action as well?
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I think it was last time that I readied the orc.
Sue.
Did the thing, right? So yeah, I have a javelin ready.
Yeah, throw your javelin.
One sec. Funny.
20 will hit. Roll me some damage. All right, he takes 2 arrows and a javelin to his shirtless chest as he walks up and will take his first attack at Grub, the 22 to hit for 12 damage, hacking into the little goblin, and then he'll make his second attack at Grub. The 13 to hit? I don't think is going to do it. How much movement did he use?
Amazingly, no.
I think he's got 40 feet of movement, so he's going to spend his last bit of movement moving here. And then his orcish friends will come to the fray. This archer will move over here and take a shot at... Who can the archer see? Oh, the archer can see Grub! Oh my god, Grub. That's your lucky day. You have everyone's attention on you. 15 to hit.
It doesn't.
Okay. And then we'll
Sai,
get
can you
some-
stun him? Because
That's what I do, yeah.
if he doesn't manage to make a attack for 1 round, then he stops raging.
Or takes damage.
Yeah.
To stun him and prevent him
Oh,
from taking
true.
damage. Right. Then we have some other orcs joining in the party, but they move too far and can't make attacks. And we get...
This seems like a really good spot to fight. They can't get more people in.
Yeah, it does.
If your shapeshifting breaks, like once you have 2 forms down, I'll swap positions with you, Devin.
Yeah.
Party's turn.
Toad.
Wait,
You
is that not
toed it
too
up.
big?
Toad.
It might cause some problems in this tight space, but we're going to find out.
Toad.
You turn into a giant toad.
Toad.
Why don't you roll us some giant toad hit points?
6d10 plus
6, I believe.
10.
Yes. No,
6?
66. 60, 10 plus 6. 36. Very
Sucks.
nice. What? It's a great roll.
I could have got 66, Koibu.
No, you couldn't, buddy.
Unlucky.
It's a pipe dream.
One day.
All right, so now you appear. I don't know where you appear, though, because wherever you appear, you're going to have to squeeze somehow. You're going to have to, like, ribbit.
I'm a yes, that. I'm a very
All right.
squishy toad.
Okay, you are under the squeezed condition and all that it implies until you can get into a more
That's a
suitable
fucking
place.
real condition?
Yeah, I've been using the term squeeze for a while because it's a real condition.
What the fuck does that do?
I think it's disadvantage on attacks, and attacks against you have advantage, but I'm not sure, so
You're
I'm double checking.
shitting me.
I did
No,
say.
Squeezing has always been a problem.
Corin, should we swap positions and you can bow?
Yeah, we could do that.
You go 1 back or something, then I'll move in there.
Well, I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity, so.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna back out. To like here? Can I provoke 1 attack of opportunity?
Yes, you can. It's gonna be a 12 to hit you.
Which I don't believe hits.
Nope.
Okay.
And
It just
then-
has disadvantage on attack rolls and dex saving throws.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay, I move in
but that still really blows.
and I rage.
Give me your best raging
I
sound.
never even knew that was.
There we go.
And then I will attack with my great axe.
And I'm gonna move here so I de-squeeze.
There you go.
Yeah.
Whoop. I'm gonna just move your guy into darkness.
Crit!
Oh, you can't. Can you see from the frog's point
You
of
guys,
view?
you guys should have let me. Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool.
You guys should have let me attack first because I can CC him.
You crit. Roll me damage, of which you will still take half.
So,
So
19.
half of 17 is going to be...
No, half of 19.
Oh, plus 2 for raging?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be 9 damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, wait. I'm doing something else as well. I cast my Great Axe again.
You cast Great Axe one more time. 21 hits.
Nice spell.
Thank you. 14.
For 6.
What? 7.
Right. Oh, 7. Right. There you go.
And then I do nothing else.
Can I shoot him?
Wait, can I suck him first?
Yeah, do
Because you
that.
get advantage if
You
I
might
suck
need
him.
to move a little. I don't know if Koibu's gonna let me shoot at him in this position.
I don't know if you're going to be able to shoot through the giant toad at him. It is a giant toad. But Toad, make your attack roll.
Can you just
Suck
stand
'em.
behind me, Destiny?
Could I stand? Oh, just right here?
Yes.
Whoops, sorry. Right there? Yeah, I can. Yeah.
17 is just shy of a hit. You reach out with your tongue and try and lasso him. It gets around his shoulder, and he takes the butt of his axe and bashes your tongue off of him before you
Isn't
can pull
he,
him all the way in.
Surrounded or anything?
I don't know what you mean by that, Devin. Are you grasping for straws?
Well,
Yes.
Devin, as you know from the flank rules, you have to have someone behind him. You've played this game, right?
Yes. Yes, I have.
All right. I
Thank
think
you,
that
Jeff.
I believe that is all of our players.
Uh,
No,
no,
You're the
I-
wise ass.
If no one else is good, I'm good for 2 attacks.
go for it.
him, right in front of me.
Yep, he's got a little bit of cover from the guy in front of you, but that's not too big of a deal.
Okay. First attack, 27 a
hit.
hit is definitely a hit. Second attack, is a natural one.
Yes. Yeah. Give me that first damage.
First attack is going to be 11 piercing damage.
Okay. It is the orc's
Is he-
turn.
Wait, has Sai
No,
gone?
never mind.
It's Zai's turn.
Oh, Zai! Zai's turn!
Alright, Zai is going to just move in a flurry of punching. So punch.
26, 18.
Let's see, 3 by default. Yes.
Oh, beautiful blows.
And I'll even do the no. So let's just do this. So that's... Does the 18 also hit?
Yes, it does.
Cool.
That is a lot of damage to Gormash. He is getting kind of low already.
Great. And furthermore, on the first punch, I do a stunning strike. I guess that order matters. I should have done this first. But I hit anyway, so... Do a DC 15 con save or be stunned.
No problem.
Again!
He has advantage on Constitution saving throws while raging, I think. Let me double check that he's a barbarian. It might just be strength
Strength
saves.
saves.
Is it just strength saves?
Thanks for me.
Not strength and con?
Strength.
Be a problem. This is gonna be a real problem if he's stunned.
Oh, what a shame.
That's a real problem.
It looks like it's only strength saving throws. Uh-oh.
It is. You have advantage on strength saving throws.
Uh-oh. And his Path of the Bear, Wolf don't help him. Okay, I believe he is stunned until the end of your next turn.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, poor Gormash.
Oh, I bet he has so many cool legendary abilities and everything, Koibu. That sucks. He probably
Dude,
has
I
so
bet
many-
he's a
This guy.
necrolist as well.
Guys, he's gonna kill us all. He's what?
Did you have the damage, by the way?
Oh
His
god.
corpse is gonna
I
drop to
did.
the ground. He's gonna pop out like some fucking dragon or something.
Yo,
and we're all
I'm
gonna get
so happy
squeezed.
that Toad is there.
The orcs appear from behind you, and they will make their attacks. Starting with this one, who's going to use her multi-attack to try and knock the frog prone.
Wait, where are these guys coming from?
Outside.
13 on the opposed athletics check, or hit their athletics versus your athletics or acrobatics, Toad.
Hang on.
Do a high roll.
Well, I'm trying to figure out which one is high. I should know this by heart by now. Athletics or what? Acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics is +3, I think, right? So I'll do that. Good shit.
You are knocked prone. And the orc will now stab at you with advantage. It doesn't matter because she doesn't hit. And then she'll step to the side and squeeze, allowing her buddy to come over and stab. 21 to hit, and 21 to hit will both hit you for 7 and 6 on the toad. And then she will step back and allow the other orc to step in, who will stab at you.
Use some sort of opportunity, right?
They would, but... Oh yeah, I guess the first one still does. You're not stunned. Yes, the first person stepping back does provoke an opportunity attack from the frog. Good call. That was this one. 12 is not going to hit. Okay, cool. All other things go as expected. Last one goes for a stab with a 18 and a 19, which will both hit you as well for 16 points of damage. Woo! That is a total of 29 damage to the toad. There we go. Coming from the front side, we've got this orc who's going to step up and take a stab at Minx. Actually, first she's going to try and shove Minx to the ground with her shove attack. Give me an opposed athletics or acrobatics. Minx to not fall. All right. And then she
21.
will spear you. Yeah, with a 22 to hit for 9 points of damage.
I have resistance.
Okay. This orc is going to...
How much is resistance always half, or...?
Always half, yeah. This new orc that has just appeared into the fray is going to grab Gormash by the arms and drag him out at half speed.
Can I...
Get about that far. And forced movement does not provoke an attack of opportunity. So then this one will come on in using all of her movement and make no attacks because she... Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. It's this one, not the one with the...
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Not when they move into you, no. The archer will position here. The frog is prone, and I think there's too many people in the way to get this shot with the accuracy that we want, so she's going to chill. And this one will come on in as well. Actually, you're going to move all your movement and get up to the front. And that will be the orc's turn. Party members, backed into a tight corner.
Oh dear.
What are you guys going to do?
Gormash is this one with the thing in the back, right?
Yeah.
Does his stun give me attacks of opportunity on him?
Attacks of opportunity?
I'm sorry, not attacks of opportunity. Attacks at advantage?
No, it does not. Well, it's stun would, but I think if they're prone and you're using a missile weapon, you actually have disadvantage against
No, he
them.
is stunned.
He's stunned, but he's prone as well.
Wait, why is he
Right, so
prone?
the-
He's being carried out by someone else.
Oh.
He's
He's being
standing up.
dragged out backwards, right?
Mm.
So, the advantage from stun and the disadvantage from prone should cancel. Plus, it's got like 3 ranks of cover, which is going to be problematic. I'll look up the exact penalties, but I think that's going to be a lot of cover.
So what is my AC negative by shooting at him is what my question is basically.
If you take a shot at him, there are 3 lines. He's got full cover, so I don't think you can reliably shoot him at all.
Now
Well,
when you
it
say
looks like it's time to clear some orcs, fellows.
Yeah, true. Let me attack. Or actually, do you want to attack first?
There's not much point to the order, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna swing twice at the guy in front of me then with my right eye.
All right. First swing comes in with a 17, which hits the orc
15.
for 15 damage,
Swinging
wounding
again.
her.
15.
That will hit as well,
Dead. 8.
and that will drop her. That's both your attacks. Any other players want to go?
Yeah, I'll walk and take that spot. That's possible, right? It's down.
Yep, definitely.
I'm gonna strike the orc in front of me. The fist blow. Right in the face. 9.
You knock her out. She's unconscious on the ground.
I turn and I punch this guy. Right in the gut.
22 hits the gut, no problem. The
No.
orc
Oh, that was
doubles
that's
over.
And I'll follow through with one more. jab.
which will hit as well. You are throwing blows all over the place, and the orcs are falling to them.
So if we move a bit, can Destiny shoot the dude?
Well, I don't know. Depends on all the things. Frog, what are you doing?
I'll nimbly move to the side for a moment to let a shot happen before I move back.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to take one shot then at the one in front of me that I can see. 29
Okay.
to hit. This one here.
That will hit.
Wait, add a damage roll.
8 points of damage.
Add a what?
If you add a damage roll, it kills it. I don't think 8's enough.
I'll shoot it again then. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
13 will
Or
kill it.
13, which does kill it. She drops to the ground as well.
So now if I shoot at him, is it a normal shot or is it an advantage? The one laying down now. Gormash.
Now it would be a normal shot. The stun and the disadvantage for being prone cancel.
Okay, can I
Don't
use...
shoot him. He'll lose his rage.
Okay.
Oh, true.
Alright, I'll hold then.
Well,
I've-
can you shoot the girl behind or one of the other orcs?
Well, I should have one... Wait, did we fight outside this cave?
No. Yes.
You
we did
fought
before.
and then you rested. And you
Okay,
used
okay.
one of your things already.
Yeah, I used one superiority die, but I should have my action surge. Okay, but I'll hold it then. I won't use anything right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like Froggy's turn.
I'm gonna eat the remaining HP I have and transform into a giant octopus.
Ooh.
Or is this the only way I don't get killed? Maybe.
Nah, they're not. They don't do that much damage. They're probably not going to kill you in one round, right? Through the 7.
They can, yeah.
And we'll
Yeah.
need some octopus HP. 8d10 plus 8.
A chunky octopus.
That's the idea. Nice.
Wow, you suck.
That is not a chunky octopus. That is the weakest
Oh my god!
ever
4
been
points!
summoned. Maybe you should try it closer to water next time.
Oops. I think
I'll
patient
do-
defense out here, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna. You know what the fuck is this?
What?
This ink cloud.
Oh. I don't know if the ink cloud will work if it's
What?
underwater. That's an underwater only ability, I
Well, I
believe.
can still spray it all over them. What happened? What happens?
I think if you'll just like spray it on them and they'll have ink on them, like
What?
it's not going to be a big deal. It's like splashing colored water on a person, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna tentacle attack.
Nice.
There you go. You will grapple this first one.
Okay.
Roll me some damage.
Cool. That means he can't move.
Yeah.
Which is maybe I won't die in 2 rounds with my 20 HP. Wow. Okay. Damn, octopus is busted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Should have. Yeah.
Looks like it's the orc's turn. Gormash, his stun is lost. The archer will step into a position where she can reliably shoot Zai with a short bow. 20 to hit, 4 to damage.
Sorry, 8 does not hit. I'm dodging.
Oh, you're dodging. Patient defense. Excellent. Okay. This orc will approach, and she will just try and shove you to the ground, Zai. Give me an opposed athletics or acrobatics and beat an 8.
Okay, got it. Let's see.
Roll
Here's
low.
a acrobatics. Oh, 1 would work, but it's a 27.
Okay, so seeing that she can't shove you down, she'll just take a regular attack as part of her multi-attack against you, which is just a normal spear blow. At 10 is not going to do it.
You shall not make it past me.
Okay. Gormash is going to rage again, using his second rage. And what are we going to do? What are we going to do here? Bonus action. He is wielding 2 axes. He hasn't used the second one yet. I guess he's just going to take a... He's going to recklessly attack you. He'll use his reckless attack ability, which gives him advantage on attack rolls, but then you guys get advantage on attacks against him.
And he
And
gets...
he'll make...
Oh, that's unfortunate that he's got my ancestral warriors attacking him, giving him just normal attack.
Your ancestral warriors are doing what now?
Ancestral
Show me.
protectors are attacking him, so he gets disadvantage usually, so that means he's got normal attack. That's unfortunate.
Raging. The first creature you hit with an attack on your turn becomes the target of the warriors, which hinder its attacks until the start of your next turn. That target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against you. Okay, but you didn't hit Gormash on your last turn.
Damn, you're right.
So your ancestral protectors don't work yet.
Damn.
So he'll just make his regular attacks against Zai with a 22 and a 28. 25. I can't count. And you will take 23 damage from his axes. And then he will provoke an attack of opportunity from you and head back inside.
Okay. I will punch him as he's heading out.
And that will hit.
Can you stun on that?
For
Checking. Let's see.
5.
When you hit another creature, yes, I can. I'm going
Doesn't
to.
say on your turn.
Nope.
No, with a melee weapon attack.
And your unarmed strikes count as weapon attacks?
Yes.
Okay. Well, are you going to spend your last key points?
Yes, of course.
Shit. Alrighty. Okay, he passes. Woo! Flying colors. He backs out. Down here, this orc lady is grappled and restrained, which gives her disadvantage on attack rolls, I believe.
And I think it's like a lot of stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
grappled, 5e. I never remember the 5e rules. Let me see. Restrained becomes 0 and can't benefit from speed. Attacks against it have advantage. Its attacks have disadvantage. Disadvantage on saving throws. And grappled is, I don't know if that's different. Seems the same.
Okay. I'm going to rule that octopuses can't be knocked prone. They're not immune to prone by the book, I don't think, but it seems crazy to be able to knock an octopus to the ground. That doesn't seem like a viable option.
Nice.
So she's just going to make attacks against you with her spear.
Wow, that's insane.
At
That's
disadvantage. 13 to hit, and I do believe that will hit you, and a 15 to hit.
What's the octopus AC?
11.
Mm-hmm.
So you will take 16 damage, which almost kills you.
Yes.
Hmm.
Indeed.
Let's see. This orc is just going to straddle these two tiles to block the way forward with the rest of her movement. This orc in the back is going to make a thrown missile attack against you, against the octopus. But there's one rank of people between the two of you, so she will take it at a -2 roll to hit. So that's a 5, which doesn't work, and she no longer has her spear. And this other one will try and spear the octopus as well. -2 on that is a 13, which will hit for 6 damage. But these two in the backs no longer have spears. And that is the orc's turn. PCs.
Oh wait.
Yeah, Sai, do you want to flank the one in front of us and we just take it out?
Yeah, can I make it past this guy?
She is blocking the way intentionally. It would be an action to shove her out of the way.
Okay, looks like we have to make it through by killing her.
I can't tank this another round. I'm gonna die. In the back.
Well, you can probably kill the one in front of you, and then Destiny can take out one as well.
I can't shoot through the octopus.
Can I attack and then as a bonus action transform back into grub and then run? I think I can, right?
Attack and then transform and then run? Yes.
Yes.
These things are all viable.
Okay, let's do that. So I'll tentacle the one in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
That's this one back here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You will hit it for 9. Okay.
And then I'm going to Interesting.
You'll do that?
Yeah. And I was thinking if I could drag it in while I was running and then transform back. Like if I dragged her near well no, I guess I no, because that would give Destiny a disadvantage on attack. So we're good where we are. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
Octopus is gone. You're there.
No more transformations, guys.
I'll wait for you, Sai.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just punch this guy in front of me. Ah!
You hit her. 7.
And I will follow up with another punch.
You hit her as well for 8.
And then one more.
And how do you get this third? Is that with one of your key points that you expend to get this last third attack, or?
No, by default, monks get 2 attacks. At 5th level, I got another attack.
Nice.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, you have hit her 3 times, and she is bruised and battered, but still ready to kill you.
To back off, and before you take the opportunity of attack, I am mobile, so I hit her, which means I can't beat it.
Lovely. Okay. You back
Alright.
out.
I move in once.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
Swing my great axe.
You cast Great Axe very effectively.
It is super effective.
It is not super effective. It's just effective.
Oh,
She's
really?
still there.
Wait,
Yeah.
11 damage wasn't enough to kill her?
Oh, I always forget the rage damage because it's not.
There it
Dex.
is.
Yes, she goes down. There we go.
It was
Ouch.
super effective.
Okay.
Right. Instead of instantly pursuing Gormash, because I kind of want his rage 10, I can move over here as well and kill this guy, right?
Go for it.
26.
26 will hit,
Damn.
and 8 will kill.
Tw-
Another
10.
orc bites the dust. 10. Yes. God damn.
I'll take 2 shots at the one. You see this ping right here, directly to my west.
Yep.
Also, I want to... Oh, actually, I'll wait for him.
Hit and hit.
15 into 21.
Yes, sir.
20 damage.
God.
And then I would like to step into the cave, like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that guy in front of me dead, or is that Gormash? Or is that just a...
No, this is a regular person who's just there.
What a loser.
Yeah, let me see if that thing caught fire. No.
I blocked the
It didn't catch
entrance.
fire, so the fire is out. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna take. I moved 30 or 20 forward, so I'm gonna move 10 back. I think I can do that.
Okay.
Is my movement
Yep.
30 or 25? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, 10 back into here. Okay.
Okay. Orc's turn. This one is going to pick up the spear at her feet of the orc directly. Ooh, I don't know if she's actually going to be able to get to it because you're standing over that orc's body. Let's do... Give me an opposed athletics check, Minx, to see if you can keep the spear out of her reach for whatever reason. No. Okay, so she can get to the spear and pick it up.
Does she get an
And then
attack?
she-
Do I get an attack of opportunity when she tries to pick up a spear on my feet?
Usually picking up an item doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. It's only stepping away from someone. It is underneath you, so that does maybe change things a little bit since it is sort of in your square.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a barbarian. She's imposing on my personal space. I am very offended right now.
I mean, just because you're offended doesn't mean you get an attack of opportunity, despite what
You haven't
people
seen
may
me.
tell you. Let's do another opposed athletics check just to see if you get an attack of opportunity. Let's resolve it that way. That seems fair. No.
All
Somehow
right.
she just like grabs it with her foot, slides it back, picks it up, and will do her regular round with a shove against you. 24 to knock you down.
Is that athletics again?
Yes, it is.
And I have advantage, so 26.
Oh.
Why do you have advantage on
I'm
athletics?
still raging.
checks?
Well, it's a strength check.
Ooh, it is a strength check, isn't it?
Athletics, strength. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Shit. Then she'll just make a regular attack at you with a spear. And crit for 13 points of damage. Divided by 2 will be 6. This other orc should have just taken this action earlier, but she's going to just use her shield to try and shove you down with both of her attacks. So the first one shoves. Athletics check, beat an 18.
Oops.
Yeah, now you're prone. Actually, she's just going to shove you back 5 feet. So she can step in and grab the spear. She'll step over here. And somewhere over here is a spear where she threw at the octopus, and she'll pick it up and stab at you with it. With an 18 to hit for 6 damage.
3
Down to
damage.
3.
Ah.
Okay. This one back here with the bow is going to take a shot at Minx from behind. This one will step here. It doesn't really matter, but she will bow you in the back. Is there any reason you have... No, you just have 16 HC, so that hits you for 5 as well. Bring you down to 20. What is Gormash going to do? He needs to make an attack or receive damage to keep his rage going, right?
Yep.
Can she really shoot like that? I don't know how like strict you're being in terms of like grids versus walls. So like I assume that space to the northwest to me is not, you can't inhabit that space. It's not, you can't occupy it. So
It's like a half space. I don't know. It could be arguably two, but
okay.
if you
All right,
look
yeah, just
at the arrow, that doesn't intersect any walls.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But I appreciate the attention to detail. Let's see. Gormash is going to step out to 20 feet, 25 feet, and throw a hand axe at you from here.
And he's not raging anymore.
Why not? He made 2 attacks last round and ran away, and this round he's coming out and he's throwing his axe. And that's going to be the same as his regular attacks, but it'll just do slightly different damage. So he throws it, and he will crit you with it. So he will roll, what is hand axe damage? I think it's D6. Hand axe. Yes, D6. So he will roll 2D6 plus 8. Is that right?
Apparently there's no unranged attacks.
That does not... rage has to be melee? Is that what you're saying?
Uh-oh.
Are you saying that because you've read it in the rules, or because someone else is telling you that?
Uh-oh.
When you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a +2 damage to the bonus roll.
Okay, so you take 3 damage off of that. So you don't get the damage bonus from that. So you're just going to take 15. But I do believe the rage continues.
Yes, it does.
Yep, just gotta attack.
Yep, haven't attacked a fossil creature. Okay. So you take the 15, Corin.
Okay.
I'll take it off for you.
Hey.
And Gormash will then back up to grab more hand axes. Ooh, actually, he moved 25 to get there, so he only has 15 feet of movement left. So he'll just move back out there. There we go. PC's turn.
I will attack the orc bottom left.
All right.
22.
You whirl your axe around and slam it into her side.
Okay, and then I summon another great axe to attack the one below me.
What does Boo think of that? Is it a good idea?
Boo loves it.
I don't know about that. I don't
18.
think Boo might... 18 will definitely hit.
7.
For minimum 7 damage. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, Sai closes in at the same time and lashes out with a strike. Pow! And follows up with a kick and another kick.
Are these all at advantage?
No.
Well, we are
so
flanking,
only
right?
the 19 will hit. No, you got to be on opposite sides.
Literally opposite, okay.
The 19 will hit for 7 damage. The others will miss. She'll put her shield between you and the feet, or between her and the feet and fists coming in, and that'll be it.
While
Okay,
she is blocking those foes with her shield, trying so valiantly to stay alive, I'll take a shot. 15.
That'll do it.
8 damage.
She can't block everything,
But then I'll take one more shot. 28.
That'll
11
hit.
damage.
and she can't block that, and she'll drop as well.
I'm gonna back up to here.
How much can you heal for, Devin?
I'm working on it. Is there any way I can see out there in the darkness?
You are a goblin, so you have a certain amount of infravision, I believe.
Yeah.
So
but
if you walk out, you'll just be able to see into the dark. Every step you take, you'll see a little bit further.
Really?
Oh, speaking of healing, I would like to cast my second wind. That's a bonus action. I believe I can do that.
Yeah.
Do I know where that hand axe came from, or the general area?
Straight down.
Can I cast Entangle there?
Totally.
Okay, let's do it.
Nice.
And then
What's the AoE of Entangle?
let's go see. $20-foot square.
The fuck?
Gordon, could you drop a few of your arrows?
Drop a few of my arrows.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Healing Word on Zai. And then the Healing Word.
Unfortunately, you can't cast 2 spells in a turn.
That's right. One would have to be
Really?
a cantrip, and the other has to have a casting time of bonus action. So you cast Entangle in this area.
Remember to refresh your spell slot.
Oh. Well, damn. Okay. So I entangle that area, and then. I guess I'll take the goblin thing, and I'll just move back into this corner and be a little grub.
All right, you are Little Grub. The orcs go, and our orcish archer will take another shot from your back, Minsk. With a 9 is a miss. Then she will attempt to move inside the cave, but she's going to pass through the entangled area to do so. What does she need? Creature in the area when you first cast the spell. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it doesn't stay. It only affects the people that were there when the spell was cast initially.
Yeah. Wait, is that true?
Well, I mean, if you read the spell, yes.
Yes, it only affects the people that are presently there.
Mhm.
It does not affect new people moving into the terrain. Great, so she just takes a shot and then backs out. No problem.
It's difficult terrain though.
It's not.
Yes, it does. For the
Wait,
duration, these plants turn the
duration
gun
it's
into.
difficult
Oh, it
terrain.
is. It is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet of movement that she's made. Perfect. PC's turn.
All right.
Wait, it's our turn again?
Do you want to heal Sai first, maybe?
Gormash shouldn't come out and throw an axe or do anything?
He did not do anything of the kind.
What a loser.
Do I have to roll another thing for Healing Word, or could I just use that roll on Zai?
You'd have to re-roll it. We always force the re-roll. Otherwise, it gets very selective about which ones we decide to keep and which ones we decide to re-roll. There you go.
I heal
thank
Zai. I kick him in the shed and say, "Feel better."
All right, I'll move up. 20 feet of movement here. Can I see anything?
What do you see up there?
Where's the fire that should be burning more and more?
I made some rolls for it, and it didn't really catch anything, and it just burned out because it was a green palm frond that you caught on fire and just chucked it in. Like, it was just trimmed off of a living tree. It's burned out now.
I can't see shit.
Is that what Minx shouts back?
I need someone else to help get me vision. I don't want to end raging.
I can do it. I'll do it.
What are you gonna do?
Can't see shit.
Should be able to see.
Yeah, actually, can you check if my infravision is working?
It is. I just checked it. Can you not see
Yeah, I can't see anything. I mean, I see
anything
black.
at all?
Well, there's nothing there.
I mean, doesn't it fade until you see some you should see the this in front of you? Do you see the entangle zone right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's infravision. I think Minsk.
Yeah, I
his
can't see
vision
that.
is literally pitch black. He can't see anything.
Yeah, I
at
see
all.
this.
There's literally nothing there, right? Like,
I don't know what you mean by literally nothing there. Do you not see the entangle and the barriers and the walls?
there's no guys there.
Oh, no people.
Yeah.
No monsters. Oh.
They're orcs, not monsters.
Can
Koibu.
you? What's the furthest in
you
you
should-
can like make flame?
You should be able to see this one. I can see it from your perspective.
Oh,
Can
that's
you not
a
see
guy.
that one?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a guy there.
Can you give me some light?
I don't have another action really. I just gotta move out and. Yeah, I'm just gonna say there's a guy there, and then I'll move.
What is that? How is that helping us?
No, that is actually pretty great.
I move forward 25 feet of movement. I move forward.
Perfect.
All right.
I see this guy up here.
Wait. Let me attack first, please.
How?
Well, I can throw a
You can't
javelin.
see anything.
I can see him now.
What, are you gonna rip my eye out of my socket
I
and
was
use
just
it? Or?
standing about. No, I still have like 20 movement left, so I can move here, and now I can see him. I see him on my screen.
Wait, how
Oh,
can
because for some reason you've got Corin's vision. Hold on.
Oh
You
yeah.
gotta get rid of your
Uh
Corin vision.
oh.
You had it temporarily one time.
Well,
There we go.
oh, I literally can't see shit.
Yeah, you're standing in pitch dark. In fact, God, I wish I had realized you couldn't see anything. That probably would have changed a few things here
Okay.
and there.
While he's stumbling around in the dark, I would like to take 2 shots at this guy standing right here. That's 1 shot. 13. Before you say anything, I'm gonna go ahead and throw. No, actually, I'm not. I'll just take 1 shot. It's okay if it whiffs. It's dark in here.
Wait.
What?
Devin can cast. It's a cantrip.
He already cast Entangle, right?
I already cast Healing Word this turn.
But you can cast a cantrip.
Wait, is that
You can't
true?
Wait, what? You can cast a cantrip and a.
Can you cast a cantrip and a spell?
If your cantrip is 1 action and the other spell is a bonus action, that is the only condition under which you can cast.
That
your
is
spell.
exactly the condition we're in. In fact, actually,
Yeah. So
Well,
give me
then
some
I don't
light.
know why you're not casting spells. What are you doing?
I have a
Sorry.
very good understanding of the D&D rules. I produce a flame on that man. Wait, what did that do?
Wait, that's. Are you. What?
You try to produce flame, but you
Yeah.
miss. Yeah, it like.
Does it at least like give some light while missing?
It will give a temporary amount of light, just enough for you to be able to see what you saw momentarily from Destiny's perspective, and then it will vanish again.
Okay. While I see that, I throw a javelin.
Do it at disadvantage. This is some awkward timing. 13 is gonna not
That's
hit.
fine. I
It's
just want to
gonna
attack.
land in the shield.
Can I
Okay.
take my second shot?
Go for it.
Fuck. Okay, natch 1. It's real dark in here, Koibu. And then I
Yeah,
got this
it's
guy
super
stumbling in
dark.
front of me, so I'm trying to shoot over him as he's going around in the dark, trying not to kill his hamster on his shoulder and everything. Yeah, and I missed both shots.
All right. Well, why don't we take our first break right here, and we
All
will
right.
come back with the second act of our combat.
Yep.
See you
Okay.
guys on the other side in the dark. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Empires of Arcadia.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so finish out the flare rounds. I'm lighting a torch because Grub is useless.
Everyone hates me. Everyone.
Well, you're a goblin. They're supposed to hate you. It's in character.
Give me vision.
Right?
They hate me out of character.
I love you.
From behind this wall, I mutter, I thought this was Grub's job as I light up a torch.
Oh my god. Out of character going in character. I demand judge. That's
Do you want to be judged? That's what you're demanding?
yes. No. How do you
Okay.
eat taffy?
You just put
Put it in your mouth, and then you use your teeth. You have front teeth, you've got back teeth, molars for chewing is probably what you want to use there.
Masticate and swallow.
Destiny destroyed in this debate.
He just described what I said. Mastication is the process of chewing things.
I take up a spot behind
I
me.
want to go. Is it our turn yet, Koibu?
I believe you've already gone. It was just Zai, the last person to go. Okay. Zai has now moved into position. It is the orc's turn.
What?
Oh, and I take the dodge action.
Okay. You take the dodge action. The bowman moves over here, takes a shot at you. Double 18s?
That's good. My AC is 18.
Excellent. 9 piercing damage.
Oof.
And Zai, give me a perception check. Just Zai.
Okay. Let's see. Perception.
Awesome. Don't even sweat it.
Okay, great.
Oops, I need to do it this way. Okay, these are terrible rolls. All right, party's turn again.
I produce a flame.
You have fire in your hand. What would you like to do with it, Grub?
Light.
So you just want to leave it in your hand.
No. Hang on. I want to go here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Behind
I
the
want
wall.
to. Yep. And I want to toss it over the barricade into this area. How do I make a thing?
You just want to like chuck it over here somewhere?
Yeah.
Just give me
Okay.
vision on someone.
Did I notice where that arrow came from?
You did. It came from something like over here.
Okay. Grub, could you get rid of this entanglement?
It's already gone.
Okay, cool.
You've dismissed it?
Yeah. But what about my light?
All right, you toss a little ball of fire.
Can you
I
throw it
take
further in?
Can I go further?
Also, you
wait.
chuck your little ball. Woo! I mean, you didn't know
Also-
where you threw it, right? So you just chuck
Yeah.
it over the thing.
I
Also,
can see.
as a bonus action, I want to heal Zai again. Hang on. This one.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You healing
You're
words.
so useful, thank you.
Right, before
That's
you
right.
kill this guy, Sai, can I hit him first?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get on his side so that you get advantage even.
Perfect. I'm gonna summon another Great Axe.
Okay.
14.
You cast Great Axe. This is actually an archer, so she does not have her shield. So her AC is actually only 13. You will hit her.
17.
Thank you.
And I cast Great Axe again. Dead.
Which will hit home once more and drop her to the death.
Where did my light go?
It's a produce flame. You throw it and it goes out immediately. So
It-
we put it there and people moved and then it went out again.
It lasts 10 minutes.
We
I read it!
just
I
took-
read
no!
it!
Stop! When you use Produce Flame as an attack, it extinguishes immediately. It's gone as soon as you use it as an
Didn't
attack.
Use it as
But
attack,
I didn't use it
though.
as an attack. I used it as light.
Didn't you say you threw it at
threw
someone?
it!
You threw it.
No, I didn't. I didn't roll an attack roll. I literally
It doesn't. Okay. If you throw it, it goes out. If you leave it in your hand, it stays.
That's
Oh.
not what it says. People think I'm dumb, but
it says.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
What? The flame sheds bright light. The spell ends if you dismiss it as an action or you cast it again.
You can
attack
also
with the
attack
flame
with the
and-
flame,
I
although
didn't
doing
attack.
so ends the spell.
You
What do
attacked
attack?
the ground. You attacked the
Oh,
ground.
yeah, it's
Devin.
ranged self.
You can't say that like if I throw this at a person, it's an attack, but if I throw it at a not person, it's not an attack. The
Isn't
idea
that
is
what an
you're
attack
throwing at
is?
something.
There's a reason why for
produce.
There's a reason why for Produce Flame the range is self on it. You can only cast it on yourself and hold the flame. You're holding the flame, right? And then you throw it at somebody, use it as an attack. You can't just put flames everywhere. Because I'm pretty sure
Yes.
there's another spell for that in this game. I don't know what it's called, but there's another spell that causes objects to become illuminated and then shed light.
I think it's called
Yeah.
light.
Yeah, I think it's the light spell.
Okay,
Mhm.
well that's a good ass name for a spell like that.
Okay,
Alright.
I've moved 50 feet so far.
I'm moving. I'm moving 30 feet forward.
Yeah. So
What do
I've moved 30 feet so far. I can still move. Are my powers of observation great enough that I think there's something 20 feet from me?
I don't know what you mean by that, but go ahead and make me a perception check.
All right. Basically, I am trying to spot if there's any enemies nearby.
You can't see any enemies nearby. You just see the corpses of the ones near you. If you want to spend your whole action listening, I will allow you to use that perception check to try and pinpoint something in the area, or at least a direction. If you're happy using your action to like steady and calm and look around and listen.
I'd rather just quickly glance at the ground and look at that blood trail from Gormosh that must be there.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, you see a lot of footprints in here. This is the Orcish lair. There are tracks everywhere. You'll notice that there are bones all over the place. There's probably blood stains everywhere as well. I think you find yourself in a Orcish den covered with bones and blood and the dying people that you've been fighting.
Okay, well, I'm just going to move 10 more feet forward and I'll take a dodge action.
Okay. I think all players have acted.
I still have.
I ready
I'm
an
up
attack
here.
with my bow. I draw my string back and I wait for this fucker to show his ugly orcish face.
You
What?
already moved up here, made your attacks, Minsk.
Yeah, but
Oh.
That was your turn. You moved up 30 feet.
but then I still
made
have
an
10 left,
attack.
right?
Oh, I guess you have 10 left. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you had 30 foot of movement. You're barbarians. You got 40. Okay. And this is when you can hear the raging growl of Gormash coming from the left. He was inside a building, and now that he rages, he's going to come on out.
Wait, has a third rate?
Yes, he does. He is going to come out and hop on the barbarian and take one attack and a second attack against you. The first one will hit for 15 points of damage.
As he comes running out, I get my ready to attack, yeah?
Yes, you do.
15 to hit.
That will not hit.
So I take 7 points of damage, right?
Yes. And I don't know. Yeah, you can see him, so he didn't have advantage on those attacks. Unfortunate. That is Gormash's turn. Party's turn. Go for it.
Flanking
Is he
sensei?
on some elevated area?
Yes, he is. He's up on some raised ground.
Short enough to just hop over?
It would be a climb check to get up, an acrobatics or athletics check. And I think if you want to climb in a square that's adjacent to him, it'll provoke an attack of opportunity from him. Probably at advantage, because you'll be like in an awkward climbing place. You'll effectively be
Don't
prone.
you have enough movement to run around?
Yeah, it's just that I didn't know there wasn't around until I moved 5 feet left.
Any other players? Is that your
okay,
old?
I'm gonna do a circlement around.
Mhm.
I'm now behind Gormlash. I dropped my torch.
Okay. It falls to the ground at your feet.
And I will start unleashing
Wait,
a flurry of
before
blows on him.
He
So,
unleashes a flurry of blows.
Yep.
Can I take an attack?
sure, you might want to wait until after I hit. Because here's a stun.
21 will hit him. He will take half of that 6 damage.
And that is my final chi for a stunning strike.
All right, this is his final saving throw.
He's gonna miss this one, Koibu. You're gonna be real mad about it.
Fuck.
Oh, easy success.
Okay, going to take my usual 2 other attacks. 16 hit.
16 will not hit. No.
Ooh.
Okay, after that, I'm going to, let's see, I think I took about 35 movement, so I'm going to walk, I'm going to slide down this cliff over here.
What happened to the torch?
It's right there. I was just fussing
Right.
with lights.
Wait,
Actually,
did you?
not yet. I'm going to let you attack, and then I'll run after that.
Yep. Right, I hit twice. 19. 24.
There we go. 19. Why do you have advantage? Oh, because you're flanking.
Yeah.
19 will hit and 24 will hit.
8 and 12.
So 20 divided by 2 is 10. All right. Grub, do
Heal me.
Yes.
you know what you're going to do?
I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna cast Produce Flame.
What? No, heal me!
Wait, I can do both. Okay, wait.
Okay.
Can I do both? Yeah, I can.
Oh
Fuck,
my
I hate
God.
this game. Oh my god, if you, I swear to God, I'm doing both. Shut up. Okay, I can fucking do it. I can cast a cantrip and a spell. I'm so
Yes, you
tilted.
can.
Okay.
Oh,
Holy
fucking
shit.
do it.
All right, I'm gonna. That's what I'm doing. Oh, okay.
Wait, you're casting
All right.
Produce Flame and what other spell?
Your mom.
You
All right.
throw a ball
I'm
of
not
flame
gonna
at
hit
him.
anyway. I can't do anything. Okay.
Bats
And-
it away with his
And I'm
axe.
healing this too. Okay, and I'm healing Minsk for 5.
Minsk. All right.
Yeah. All right. I think. Am I out of? Yeah, I'm out of heals.
All right, I run north 15 feet.
Are
I
you,
would like to take a shot with my longbow.
please cast
Does he get an
longbow.
attack? Does he get an attack of opportunity or?
You're like 10 feet away from him.
Oh no, when Zai left him in. I don't know if I was
No,
aware.
Zai's
I'm
mobile.
a mobile person, so I can attack and then run away from the same person.
Oh, well, aren't you cute? Okay. Longbow shot 1. 18 to hit. That's
wanna use
that's my
precision
shot.
die?
No.
Okay, that hits.
I would like to use my drop your shit attack.
Is that a disarming strike?
can
or
you-
That's
a...
called a disarming attack.
Can you somehow use inspiration or something on this just to make sure it hits?
Can I? Is there any way to do that? It's just an opposed check, right? Wait, hold on. Well, yeah, we can read it right there.
Damn,
So they are making a check, not you.
Yeah, he's just making a strength save. I don't know how I can inspire myself to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he gets advantage on strength saving throws while he rages.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god. No, he has an advantage. 17. Okay, thank god.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to add that damage.
Okay.
Okay, he holds on to his axe.
Can you actually roll the first damage as well? What do I add 3 to?
You're gonna add that to 6, and then he's gonna take
Thank you.
4 damage.
He'll take 4, yeah.
I would like to shoot another arrow. 16 to hit. Man, you know, it feels like that one's not gonna hit.
It's not.
But
It's AC 17 or 18.
I'm okay with that one missing. That's my shot.
Okay.
Does it hit or does it miss?
No, it misses.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
I would like to action surge. Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
take one more shot. 22 to hit. 12 damage. I'm gonna do another disarming attack.
Have you you used it before? Remember?
What?
Do you have 2 of those?
I have like 4. Well, I have 3, and now I have 1 left. I've used 2 in this cave so far, and I have 1
I
left.
didn't know you had so many. Okay.
Yep. Okay. I would like to, at advantage, I'm going to take my inspiration here. I'm going to do one more shot. Okay?
Uh-huh.
One more longbow shot. 25 to hit. I would like to try one more goddamn disarming attack. So 7 damage from that, plus 1d8. God, 1. Are you serious? Man, he really likes that weapon, huh?
He loves his axes. Gormash love axe.
Okay,
Gormash
well.
love axe in your head more. And he will take his turn.
No, he won't. I will fucking move over here. No. Right here. Okay, now I can take this
All
one.
right. Let's see. Gorbash is on this ledge. Minsk is down below him. Kind of feel like that should be granting. He's got this nice high ground advantage, but I don't think there's anything in the books about high ground specifically. But he is fighting from the high ground, so I'm going to give him advantage on these attacks. It's an advantageous place. And he will make his first
Wait,
2
wouldn't
attacks.
I know that and then have the opportunity to move slightly? I haven't moved.
Sure, yeah, you go ahead and move. And just provoke the attack of opportunity as you move.
Oh.
I just realized I had an ability that's so good, and I haven't used it a single time.
Good one.
And it would have won like every fight.
No,
All right, so
I'll
he will
stay
take
then.
his attacks. The first one comes in with a 26. Second attack. Actually, let's roll the damage first. Hold on. 9. Not so great. You will
4.
take 4, I believe.
Yep.
And then he will battle axe you a second time for another 4 points of damage.
All right.
And then he will use his offhand attack, which he hasn't been able to use yet because he keeps raging on his turns.
I'm so
And this
dumb.
is the first time he can take an offhand attack. And he will 25 to hit you for 11 points of damage. Divided by 2 is 5.
I have 5 life
right.
left. I need a heal.
And that is Gormash's turn. Zai.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna slide on back to behind
Please
Gormash
stun him.
and start unleashing a flurry of punches and kicks to his backside. 16,
Miss. Hits.
23, and 24.
Please stun him.
Right, you hit him twice. He's wounded, but he's still happy.
Okay, and I strategically stay here until the last second.
Next player.
I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 shots at him.
Run.
I think I'm
Go for
gonna wait. Let me.
No cover because he's on a little bit of high ground there, so it doesn't matter if there's a person in your way.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, I'll just take my 2 shots. Then I can't do much else. 2 shots. 6 plus 6
Ooh,
damage. 12 damage.
Wow, that's fantastic damage. He takes 12 points of damage and is nearing his last legs.
I summon Great Axe twice.
Go for it. You can still reach his legs. 11's no good. 17 is no good.
17 is no good.
17 is no good.
Wow.
I produce
Yeah.
flame.
What? Oh, yeah.
You drop it on yourself.
It has to be advantage.
Why is it advantage?
Is it a ranged attack?
Why is it an attack at advantage?
Why?
I'm just fucking around. Okay, it's fine.
Can you
I
heal
don't
me?
believe that anymore. Once upon a time, I would have believed it was fuckery.
Can you heal me?
Nope.
What?
Yep.
Yep or no?
Nope.
Okay, Gormash's turn.
Wait, can I
He
move?
will. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
If I take an attack of opportunity, what do I do here?
You make a decision really quickly before he takes his turn. You had the whole round to think about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna move 40 feet down.
Okay, he'll take an attack of opportunity on you. 23 to hit. 5 damage. You will drop to the ground unconscious instead.
Yep.
Extra attacks. Awesome. All right. Gormash's turn. He turns to face the monk. And he will cast Battle Axe. Battle Axe again with a 20 to hit for 13 damage. And then he will cast Offhand Battle Axe. Which is, another hit for 11, and you are down.
Ow. Okay.
And then Gormash is going to come behind this wall. And hang out over here. Party's turn. Give me death saving throws from the two of you that are at unconsciousness. We might actually see a party wipe.
How much HP does Minx have?
0.
What,
I
they're
know.
both knocked out.
How much is it exactly 0?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think we do negative HP once they're down.
I'm gonna cast level 2 healing word
Oh,
on Minx.
why didn't you heal me last time?
I forgot that I could do it. But that's not important right now.
All right. You are prone, but you have 7 HP now. You can get to your feet. It'll take half of your movement to get to your feet, though.
Okay, I want to move 20 feet down.
Okay. So you can move. Maybe that's kind of on a ledge on a wall. Maybe
I
here?
can't see.
Okay. So, so what happens? Minx runs into a wall. Is exactly what happens. He runs in the darkness, bumps into this wall, bumps slightly over here, and ends up, God knows where.
Also, I want to move over here, and then I want to drag Trump here. That's the max amount of movement I can get.
Okay. So you go 5, 10, 15, 20,
Drag
and then
him
you
here.
drag. You're dragging at half speed, so you drag him here.
Yeah. Mhm.
Perfect. Okay. Zai, make me a saving throw versus death. Oh, you did, and you passed. Lovely. And Corin.
What is he getting? What is his bonus to not get hit here? How much AC?
He is behind full cover. You
Was
can't
that
take
plus
a shot.
5? You can't take
No,
a
no,
shot
He's behind a solid wall of thingies.
of
yeah.
thingies. If I'm at like a spot here, is he still considered? This is totally behind a wall, huh?
Yeah, there's still that wall there.
Okay. If I move over here, I can ready an attack against him if he moves out of full cover. Is that okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I will move over there and I will ready a shot waiting for him to move. If he moves straight back, like northwest on this map, will I be able to see that as he moves away from the wall and lob a shot at him or no? Are we
See
doing
what
like
your
line of
character
sight
sees.
stuff?
All right, so you can see this. I think you could shoot. Yeah, if he were to go to this square, you could shoot that.
But if he were to run north just off the map, would I be able to hit him?
Like this, yeah, you'd not be able to hit him here. That wall would be in the way until he gets to something way like this, but I don't think you could see him at that point.
Oh, I can see a little bit. Okay, that's good. All right.
Whoops.
Okay. Gormash's turn. He's kind of low, but he's got 2 of you down. So
Yeah, one of us down.
He thinks he's got 2 of you down. And so he'll come on in, and you can go ahead and make your attack of opportunity. Or you're ready to action.
My ready to action is going to be 23 to hit, 6 damage.
That's really good. All right, but he will come on in, walking over Zai's body as well to attack the goblin carrying Zai with a critical hit for 25 damage
Bye.
and a regular hit for 10 damage.
I die instantly. Cool. Good game, Koibu.
You have 1
You're
life
at
left.
1. Do some
Oh,
math,
okay.
buddy. He has an offhand attack, which he will take as well.
I die
All
instantly.
right, now you're unconscious. Lovely. Okay. All right, you're at 0 as well. And that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Wait. Oh,
He
never
comes right up to... Wait, how are the two of you on the same tile here? What's going on?
Oh, I just moved my character. I didn't see if someone was there or not. I could be like one behind him, maybe.
Yeah, back here, you can decide if you want it to be in front of him or behind him. I know that you get an advantage in making that decision right now, but... what do you want to
say
be?
Behind him.
All right, then he ends up right here in front of, next to Minx. Party's turn, death saving throws for our goblin and our monk. Monk is good, 2 out of 3. Oh my god, Grub gets back to 1 HP.
Wow.
He
Is
stands up.
that how that works? Oh, shit.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
You go
Can
to
you
1
heal,
hit
Sai?
Hi. If I have an action.
Yes, you do. You have a full turn.
Yes, you have your full turn.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that.
Oh my god.
I'll do.
Koibu,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god.
I'm so sorry, Koibu.
I had you. I had you all.
I'll do.
Okay, we
I'll
need
do
some
it.
flanking.
So it's
God
7
damn it.
7 HP on Zai.
All right, Zai. You also get your
Sai,
turn
come
this round.
flank. I have inspiration. We're gonna reckless attack and go.
Okay, where is he?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, groggily as I get up.
Takes half your movement.
I don't
You
see
can do
him.
it.
Where is he?
You should be able to see him with the torch.
Oh, I guess he can't. It's just out of vision. He has no idea where he is.
Well,
I just got up. Direct me.
no. But Grub can probably do something. He hasn't used all his turn, right?
Yeah, he has.
No, I only
You could
bonus-
just tell me where he is.
No,
Where
I-
is he?
it's
I-
a bonus action. I can do more. So
What are you gonna do, Grub?
okay, so I'm gonna run over here and I'm gonna flank Gormash and then I'm gonna have Zai follow me.
Okay.
So follow me, and then you know what, Koibu? I'm gonna make an attack. I'm gonna make
Oh
an
my
attack
god.
with my sword.
Wait, can't you produce
Oh.
flame?
Fuck that spell. I'm
But
over
then
it.
he can
No.
see for a heartbeat. That's all he
Let him
needs.
take his turn. Let him take his turn.
I'm
If your
doing it. I'm
allies play poorly, it's their
I'm
fault.
taking with advantage that attack.
There's no
and-
advantage on that attack roll.
Yes,
Isn't
there
there
That
a
is just
guy? Isn't there
that
a guy?
is not flanking. We've been over this 100,000 times. This
Hold
is not
on.
a flanking
Isn't
position.
there? Isn't Corrin right there?
No.
Wait, even if I was over there, it still wouldn't be flanking.
It's still not flanking.
Isn't
It's a
Minx?
regular
Isn't
miss.
Minx right here?
That is Minx.
Flanking
That
is
not
means you have to
flanking.
draw a line from your character through their character, and it should run into another
Okay,
character on the
Zai-
other end.
Zai, you run here, and then you'll flank him.
Where should I go?
You followed me there. That was the whole thing I did.
All right, Zai, you want to
Okay.
turn and attack the darkness?
Which way do I attack, guys? I say.
I point to where I swung the
I
sword.
can't see!
I pointed right there.
I can't see in the dark, you moron!
All right, you guys lose your turn to arguing.
Wait,
Gormash's
I haven't.
turn.
What?
Wait, well, I didn't get to take turn. I'm ready to go. I know
yeah,
what I'm,
I'm
going
ready
to
to
do.
go. I'm ready to
Turn.
go.
I would like to take it. I would like to take a shot. 2 shots. My final 2 arrows, and then I'm bouncing up out of this motherfucker. 26 to hit,
move?
29 to hit. Do I need to move?
Okay, no, that's fine. Not with those rolls.
Yeah, that's right. That's my damage. That's all she wrote. Out of 3, out of 4.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go back and pick up some goddamn arrows. Did you subtract it?
Not yet. I'm trying to fix the battle music, which is stopping and playing.
Oh, okay. I thought.
All right.
Could you
My
get some
turn?
appropriate music for this? I haven't heard the Jeopardy theme song yet for our fucking deliberation our turns.
I mean, I can help you with that a little bit.
Okay.
Can I go?
You're like the only place you can go is straight to hell after this fight. That's
Go
what's
for it.
gonna happen.
Right. Reckless attack only gives advantage, right?
Yep.
And I already have advantage.
If you think so.
Well, he's being flanked.
Yeah.
What? Fuck it, dude.
Are you sure that's how flanking works?
I don't fucking know. You know what? I'm just gonna attack twice with my great axe.
There you go. Attaboy.
27 is a
You
crit,
critical him
and 23.
and hit him regularly. All of a sudden, this music is inappropriate.
Plus 4, 16, plus 13, plus 4. 33 damage. Get fucked.
Just play the resting music, Koibu, because this motherfucker's dead.
Yeah. I do believe that first attack is a 16, so he takes half of that, which is 8.
No. 18.
Yep. 18. Okay, half of that is 9. and then he takes half of this other thing, which will drop him to 0.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's Gormash's turn, guys. Hold on.
What?
He could roll a natural 20 on his death saving throw, just like you guys did.
He gets
It's
a death saving
possible.
throw?
Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Okay, he fails.
Cut off
All
his
right.
head.
I would like
Okay,
to
now
use. I actually have a cantrip healing words on Gormash. He should be able to stand up on his turn.
All right, you bring the orc leader down. He dies.
Yo, Devin literally carried.
I didn't do. How do you figure?
If you wouldn't have rolled a natural 20 or a saving throw there, we would have wiped.
Oh, really?
I mean, you fucked up with not healing earlier, but you saved it again, so it's fine.
Yay!
All right, I'm gonna take off
Still hate me?
lighting
you.
so you guys can see the cave, because now that the monsters are gone, you'll walk around and be able to explore it, and we should just be able to see the map.
Oh
more, so-
my god, dude.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck, if they stayed down, Minx, what I was gonna do is I could have gone behind him, jumped behind him to give you advantage on the attack, and then pulled back and did 2 shots, and that would have
Yeah.
been, we would have killed him. We had the rolls for it too. It would have been sick. But this works too.
Holy
Can I go
shit.
back? Okay, so I fired 14 arrows this battle. Can I go and get 7 of them back? Because I have no arrows.
You can find a whole pile of orcish arrows here and refill with them.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Is his axe some sort of like artifact?
No, they're just regular axes. In fact, they're not even all that great looking. They're metal, so they probably came from dwarves once upon a time, but they are pocked all over the place. The balance is nice, but the front of them is just a mess.
So nothing else in the cave, right?
You can see the map, right? Do you see that all the huts and the
What?
buildings?
No, I'm on like the world map somehow, or not
All
the
right,
world map. but I'm on,
Koibu.
like, I'm on.
Yes,
I'm
you're on the
like
right map, Devin.
no, but we're in the cave right now.
Yes,
you don't
we
see
are.
the cave map
Yeah.
anymore.
Huh?
You don't see the cave map.
No, I do not.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm outside
Okay, we'll change everyone's perspective.
because I want
We'll
to.
change everyone's perspective.
Okay,
back.
guys, we see
Okay,
a
cool.
trollaroo.
Wow, this place is huge.
It's quite large.
Yeah, can we search around and stuff?
Absolutely. You guys can start searching this place. And the first thing you're going to find is in this tent over here. This seems to be some sort of priestly or priestessy sort of place. There are trappings with horns and little leather strips attached to them that come down with creatures painted across them. At the very back of it, there is a large tapestry to a deity of sorts. I don't know how much religion plays into your individual life choices, so you may or may not recognize the symbol of the gods here.
I'm going to
you
take
see-
a blind luck roll on religion.
Lovely.
Nope.
Yeah. There's some deity symbols over here, whatever, orcish mumbo jumbo. But what is interesting in here is that there is, you see 2 broken clay jars on the ground, and a third clay jar still intact with a thin sheet of lamb skin pulled over it and tied with a cord. And the broken jars are freshly broken. And as you look at them, you can see that there is like a heavy footprints nearby with a small pool of blood at it. It looks like this was broken in the heat of battle.
Inside the tent?
Yeah.
So not our battle.
This looks like it could be very useful, I say.
I want to rest.
Let's go on to the second thing you find. This big ass tent way over here appears to be Gormash's tent. You can see that it is made of the bones of massive creatures, probably dinosaurs that have been found over here, with some mammoth tusks or something to form the outside. In this tent are nice, comfortable furs, all sorts of weapons, armor, arrows, a bunch of rations and supplies. There is even kind of a crude map, nowhere near as good as your map, but a very crude map etched into the table with a knife and maybe, something to pound on the knife. You can see that there's a lake, There's the mountains that form around. There's like a little marking where you might have the halfling town. There's a little marking where there would be Yaka. And you can see some other sort of like sketches and etchings into the table, although it would take a pretty good investigation check to figure out what they mean. I would need an 18 on an investigation check.
An investigation check like this?
Flies on the job.
No. Almost, though, but close.
With
No.
advantage? Because
Retroactive advantage?
Grub is super cool.
I'm going to roll out my map and compare it with that one. And does that count as giving aid to Grub?
No, not for our purposes here.
Nuts.
It'll help you make sure that you understand which buildings are which, but the other, or which markings are some. But most of the markings that I'm talking about, the ones you don't understand, are not informed by that.
I got a lot of boxes and stuff. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Which probably will inform you about the nature of the markings if your map doesn't help you with them.
We could take more time with it, right? And then do another check after a while.
Perhaps. Let's see how the rest of everything plays out.
Okay.
Over here, you're looking at the boxes. These boxes over here are all easily understandable as halfling made. These look like supplies that have been hauled from the halflings village all the way down here and stashed away.
What's in them?
Just like food and stuff, basically.
Yeah, you want to start breaking them open and finding out?
Yeah, sure.
Well, the barrels all contain beer of various types. There are some textiles in some of these others, not particularly great, just like bolts of cloth sort of thing. There is some food. Some of it has rotted away. Some of it is still nice and fine. There's like a whole box of apples. And in one of these cases, one of these small ones back here, you will find what appears to be elven silk, a bolt of elven silk rolled up, as well as some other like markings that you've seen in Riki, some sort of writing system that you're not familiar with on some pieces of rolled up parchment or parchment, dried animal skin.
I'll store those. Elven silk and because I store all the other shit. Yeah. Okay.
Take elven silk and elven parchment.
And then elven parchment. Okay. And in Grub's tent, you said there was a map?
Yeah, the table has a diagram on it that looks like a map.
Is it etched into the table or is it a map?
It's into the wood itself.
Okay. If I take another like 10 minutes, can I look at that and then further and kind of like try to inspect it?
I think the previous rolling that Koibu said for rechecks is that we need to establish a different condition by which, or like a different thing needs to be met for why we would check it again.
Okay.
So for instance, if we walk into a cave and we do a perception roll of 5, in order to do another check, maybe we would find like a torch and then check again and we could roll it one more time or something.
Okay.
Right, so you would need something that better informs you on what these markings might be. Maybe if you interrogate an orc, you might be able to get something. Yeah.
Okay, well, how about this? So I pulled out the map and noticed that they had markings that didn't match this map. So I'll theorize that they're either places that they're setting up camps or they're places that they want to attack. Is that enough to get another check?
That is pretty good.
And
give me another check.
I'll also cost guidance. So wait, you're doing that for yourself, right, Trump?
I'm telling Grub this. Like, look at them and think about if they're like places that they might set up camps or waypoints, or maybe they're places that they're trying to attack.
Can you touch yourself with guidance?
I can touch myself, and I do touch myself. I do that right now. And
Go ahead.
And then I investigate, and then
roll me the 1d4.
Oh baby. Oh,
that's a 19.
Baby.
Yes. This looks to be various orcish outposts that have been established. They're always like next to the mountains or next to the lake. There's a couple that aren't, but they appear to be markings of orcish homes. Or at least that's your best guess right now. Because there's one right about where this place is that sort of helps you fill in those dots.
Cool. Okay. So
cool. I'll use the crap. I don't think we ever got writing utensils.
We have a writing utensil, and then I hold a knife up to Zizaran. No, I'm sorry.
It's a bad day of League, wasn't it?
Oh, in a video game, okay. Okay,
Well,
so
I hate to
back
do
cave
it to
and
this
everything?
map, but I think it's important enough. I'm going to take some orcish blood and like put it on the places where the outposts are.
Sure. You will get a marking somewhere over here, and you'll get one over here. You'll get a whole bunch around the lake. There's one over here. There's one over here.
Is that the one we're in? That's
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
where you are.
Mhm.
Over here.
damn.
One somewhere in the middle of this. And one more over here.
So if we give this to the halflings, they'll probably. Well, we already did the halfling quest, but if we give this to the dwarves, they'd like it too. But they want us to get the hammer.
They want the hammer, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How are you going to prove to the halflings that you killed Gormash and you're not just lying to them?
Bring his
Bring his head.
All right. Who's going to carry his head? Let's get
Wait,
away.
will they know what he looks like? They never said they saw him, so.
Hmm.
Oh, he's a chieftain, right? So he must have some necklace of bones or something that denotes him as like a big badass orc, right? He has some leadership token.
We can
He
probably
must.
bring one of the boxes back.
Yeah, I think bringing back some food from their stores, that would be a really good way to demonstrate, because how else would we have wrangled it from them without having come into this first, yeah?
But is there also like anything he wears? Can I check his body for any like tooth necklace or like
Like a
He
dog
wears
tag.
some old sort of like ratty leather pants that are broken off and like molded down at the sides. They're sort of like Hulk pants. And then he had his 2 battle axes, and that's it. He's a proper orc. He fights as close to naked as he feels.
There's no
comfortable.
dog tags in Gormash, leader of the orc group.
yeah?
That's
Because
correct. They've
normally-
not invented dog tags yet.
but doesn't like an orc leader have like a fucking like necklace of bone and shit like to denote him as the orc leader?
This one does not.
Okay. Welp.
His weapons aren't distinctive at all.
No.
They
Yeah, they're
are
just axes.
Dwarven made, but they're like old and ratty, and they've been hacked to bits. They still have steel in them, but
Yeah, I think a head and his head and one of these axes should do.
Or his head and the box that Destiny said, the beer. And the
Yep.
and the yeah, that's something that because we couldn't have gotten this unless we raided an orc town. Mm-hmm.
the beer is going to be a little bit heavy. That's going to be many, many hundreds of pounds because it's a big cask.
Yeah, we're not gonna take all of it. We just take like a
Right.
water skin of it and then prove it, right?
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay. So I'll take a water skin of the beer.
Mhm.
And then one of you guys take his head.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
loads of space.
So the
I do
head
too.
and neck are 9.4% of a person's body weight, typically. So times the head and neck is going to be about 23 pounds. If you just want the head, it'll be 18 pounds.
Okay,
All right.
I'm fine.
Bring
Okay,
us
that's me in
back.
kilograms for my weight sheet. I'm sorry.
We don't work with that filthy metric here.
I'll just casually talk to Corin. So you have more than 20 arrows now, right?
Yeah, if you want some arrows, just go take them from the cave. There are
Right.
hundreds of
I'm
them back
just
there.
saying you should carry more than 20.
I've got. I show them not only my one quiver, but my second quiver with 40 arrows total.
Yes, I say and sigh. I pick up 40 arrows knowing he'll need more.
Okay, I nod him and I give him a wink. I appreciate the assistance.
Do you think we can do a long rest here, or do you think there's going to be orc patrols coming fairly often?
Well, I would rather not camp in the orcish stronghold.
Like, we definitely need to. I don't know. Like,
Can't
I'm
we
pretty
just
useless
shake-
in a fight.
I mean, can't we do it like we can shake the head at anyone that comes by and they'll be like, oh fuck that. They killed him. Because they all like we're the new orcs now.
That
I
might
say we
work.
just start.
I'm the
We should
captain
just
now.
start traveling. There's no point in staying here.
Did we check
we-
all the tents?
I believe so, right?
Yeah, you can walk through them. Most of it is just filthy orc shit that you don't have any interest in, unless you can tell me something that you might be interested in.
Yeah, so since these people didn't seem interested, I'm going to write down healing potion. Okay.
Okay.
A guest healing potion.
And what is this healing potion?
That thing you have wrapped in sheepskin.
Ah, the clay pot wrapped in sheepskin and tied with a little bit of cord.
Oh yes, clay pot.
Okay. Clay pots are fairly fragile, so if there's ever a situation where you take a fall or you like have trouble crossing a river or something like that, we'll check to see if your clay pot gets broken because it's a fragile thing.
I will pick up the book that gives me the level 5 druid spells.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
It's unfortunate though that you can't
explodes.
read. You're illiterate,
fuck.
so all the secrets of the universe are here in your hands, but just inaccessible.
Story of my life. I do want to look around for anything mystical, arcane, weird. You mentioned the priest tent, so I want to look around for like any kind of charms or like.
Dude, you know what is in the priest tent, sitting on right below the altar?
Yeah.
It's like a ball of amber about yay big, and in the middle of it
Palantir.
is
A Baba
is
the
a-
Yaga's hut.
is a large beetle.
Hell yeah! Can I eat it?
You want to eat the amber thing as large as a GG button? Really?
I guess not. I'll take it. One. That's what he has for when he kills a player. One.
It's broken now.
Oh god, it's
There we go.
it's going ham.
Jesus,
Okay.
he has it when he kills a player. That thing could be 10 years old and still not run out of batteries with how easy Koibu's campaigns are.
Okay, so Grub, just to check.
This is your first character in
this.
this session, right? In this campaign, right there.
Grub, you got the cool silk and the writings, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got this beetle.
Nice. How heavy does this tapestry look of the mystery religion thing?
Not very heavy, maybe 3 pounds if you rolled it up.
Yeah, shall
It's-
roll it up and take it too.
Yeah, it's more awkward to carry than anything else since there's like sticks on either end. But yeah, there you go.
We can't even take a short rest here.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm asking the party.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I say we travel.
Okay, I'm like decrepit and about to fall over, but I'm down for it.
I have 1 HP, so.
Well,
But-
let's weigh the odds. We can stay here, and we can hope that no more tribes come back to check in on their leader. If they do, we're dead for sure. Or we
True.
could travel, hope that we don't run into anything, possibly catch a rest,
Yeah.
or try to be elusive to the wandering dangers of the forest. It's up to you.
All right, let's go then.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, is beer flammable?
No,
Is anything flammable here?
The tents?
the tents are.
Let's put the tents on
Can
fire
I
before
set
we
this
go.
place on fucking fire?
You can burn it down and then
Hell
leave the
yeah.
cave.
I did that.
Okay, when we're leaving, we want to like avoid walking on the traps.
Sure. Just
Yeah.
make sure you don't look behind you as you walk out because that's what cool
Right
heroes do.
Would it
before
be
we
a
do
cool
that,
guy if I did that?
right before we burn everything, I'm taking one last look at Gormak's tent since that's where all the cool stuff probably would be. So we've found the locations of stuff here, but anything else?
There's nothing that I would say is obviously valuable to you, but maybe there's something that you would value that I don't appreciate enough. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
That's good enough for me.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, we
Or
don't
you
want to
can-
turn this stuff down. The halfling stuff is here.
Because we can't possibly carry it back. Are we coming back here and then
No.
bringing it all back?
No.
There's no way. So like we're blowing it up. Agreed?
Yeah,
Okay.
agreed.
Yeah. This is orc territory. Like we're not ever gonna come back here. We just give
Well,
it back to the
in that
orcs.
case,
Plus, we
I
don't
think
want, we don't want just another orc leader to move back in here
Yeah, yeah.
and then be like, I'm the orc now. Like, yeah, like we want to like make it difficult. They have to like do shit.
I'm
So
going to.
I don't think we would expect that to happen.
Why not?
Wasn't it pretty remarkable that there was an orc leader that was unifying the tribes? Remember, the dwarves laughed when we told them that they were unifying the tribes and they could,
Yeah.
represent a threat to them.
Yes,
So
but
this
it'll
guy
be
seemed pretty
even more-
remarkable.
it'll be even more remarkable if they do that all and they have to build other houses again.
Oh yeah, you can.
Anyways, wait, Grub. So I looked through the stash here. How valuable do I think this stash is?
All the stuff in here?
Yeah.
It would be
halfling stuff.
quite useful for any orcs that would come across it. For your people, it would be mildly useful to have. This would be like cool stuff that you could have on hand, but I think the question of like securing it is the difficult one.
Well, if we wanted to, we could probably. One of my old friends, Eidolon, would have suggested to dig a pit and then put all this stuff in here, and then someday we could dig it back up.
Orcs, go find it.
It's gonna
Why don't
be.
we just burn
I'm
it?
not even worried about the orcs finding it. I'm worried about someone finding us right now. I don't want to
Also-
die. We are on like
also-
1 and 7 and 7 life.
Also, is lots of beer in theirs and stuff, so it all goes bad. No, anyways, we just blow it up.
Yeah, let's just blow it up.
Blow it up and leave and not look back. Only not
Okay.
cool guy look back.
Anything light here that I think could be carried?
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we already picked up the cool amber rock. You took
Yep.
the tapestry with the religious symbols on it. You took the weird clay pot. Let's see. There were arrows which you gathered. There's some nice like animal skins lying around. Those are cool, right? There's some fertility totems.
Oh.
Yeah. You into the big boobed little statues of Madrigal?
That's Grub's whole thing.
Martha?
Wait, is Sai human?
Yeah, I am.
That is a long skull you have.
That's because of his 5 head.
It is literally 5 head.
Wow.
Like actually 5 head.
Seems a bit of a shame to let these go to waste, so I guess I'll take all the apples.
Martha. Okay. You take the apples. You leave the fertility totems of
No.
Martha. No,
I
you take the.
Yeah.
There are up to 4 fertility totems of Martha that you can
I
take
just-
if you want.
I want the one with the biggest boobs.
Okay, you get the big boobed Martha fertility totem.
I'm adding that
Put
to
on
my
your
character.
All right, why don't we take a break as you guys look for a place to rest, and we'll see you guys on the other side of a break. Welcome back to Empires of Arcadia. Where would you guys like to go? You spent most of the
We
morning.
were resting before in this tile, right? Could we go back to that same camp?
Yeah, you can go back to the same spot in this tile and rest there, taking a short rest.
Ooh, we get that for free. Cool.
We've already rolled for all your encounters for today, so you short rest. Go ahead and take a look at your character sheets. Everyone gains a hit die, and then you can expend as many of your hit dice as you would like that you have remaining.
13? Is that right? Holy
13
shit.
hit points.
Yeah.
D12 plus 3.
Can we use-
You don't roll d12s. Your sheet is wrong. You roll
Yeah,
d8s.
that's-
Let's try
How
this
many
again.
hit die do we have? Or how many can we use? Sorry, can we use as many as we want? I can't remember.
You can use as many as you have. So Minsk uses 3.
Wait, I might use more.
Okay. Oh god, those are not great rolls, Zai.
I used 4, so I have 1 left.
Not, but it gets the job done.
Okay, you had used 2 the night before, so you're at 0 actually, Minsk.
No.
and-
No, what?
when
I had
opened-
4.
it was that. Oh, you're right. I can't do math. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
I have 1.
You used 4,
I regen
and then
1.
you rolled 4. Yeah, and then you regen 1. Right. You're at 1. I'm sorry. Don't
Yeah.
listen to me. Don't listen to me. I don't know anything. Zai has used all of his hit dice. Grub is down to 1 hit die. Corin is down to 3. Looks like.
Yep, I used mine too, and I am at full HP. And full
Okay.
everything.
Excellent. Next day. Someone roll me a d20.
I have god rolls right now. There it is.
Okay. Move yourself. You're still going slowly? You're sneaking and hiding, taking your time?
Yes.
Or are you trying to get the fuck out of here?
We should
Um,
sneak.
We'll sneak. Yeah, not in any rush.
Go ahead and move me a hex.
We're going northwest back to the bastion, right?
Yes, I want a full rest. I have no rage.
Okay. Do you want to go through the mountains and fight the hill giants and stuff?
No!
All right. Everyone gains a hit die, and you can move. Zai, give me a d20 for movement.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and move us a hex.
Well, are we getting short rests as we move? Are these day-long travels?
Yes, these are short rests. You get another short rest and another hit die back right now.
Okay.
And Minx, give me a D20.
Yep.
And go ahead and move yourself a tile. All right. Grub, give me a D20. No encounters so far. You travel through the jungle on these hot, sweltering days. You've got rain in the afternoons and evenings, thick fog blanketing the floor in the mornings. Destiny, give me a roll.
Again?
Yes, it's your turn again. We are making good progress. No enemies have been seen, no orcs, no monsters, until this day.
I didn't want to roll well. I need a fight. I'm getting bored.
Yeah. While I set up the map, why don't you tell me what you guys are doing as you travel through the woods?
Practicing being the world's quietest goblin.
Being the world's quietest goblin?
Yes.
All right. Anything else is going on? Nope.
No, I think we're just chatting and chilling. I imagine our spirits are probably pretty high.
Yeah. Getting to know the team.
Getting to know the team. Okay.
Getting to know the team. Minx.
Hello!
Why do you carry that insufferable rat with you everywhere?
Don't insult Boo! He's a beautiful hamster! He's my best friend!
What do you feed that thing?
I feed him things we got from Yuma. It's like little crumbs. He loves it.
Okay.
You know what I bet Boo would love? This apple.
He probably would love an apple. That's amazing. Thank you, Sai.
All right, we know each other better now, Koibu.
Thank you. I'm appreciative of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's 7 Trollaroos, by the way, that we're about to fight.
7 Trollaroos? That's so many.
Only 6.
Okay.
One for each point in the encounter. He rolled a 6.
Okay. With your 20-something perception, Grub is in the front, as always, right? 21 passive perception?
Yeah.
Grub leading the way. Okay. The party will come to a clearing, and looking across the clearing with his grubby little eyes, moving nice and slowly to make sure that you're never really surprised by anything, you see a patrol of orcs who have sort of stopped, it looks like, to rest in the sunshine and snack on something. You count about 9 orcs.
Jesus.
I don't want to fight 9 orcs.
9 orcs? That's it?
Get
me a map, Koibu. Let me see this. Do we have a map?
Yeah, we got a map.
That's so many orcs, and there's probably like a. Okay, what's different about that one orc in the center there?
The one that looks like Gormash, yeah.
Yeah, the one that looks
We're
like
leaving. We're not fighting this. I
That
don't have
orc
range.
is wearing what looks to be some sort of animal scaled armor.
His name is Grim Mash, and he's an orc captain.
Listen, they are resting. They look so peaceful. I just wouldn't find it in my heart to disturb that.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Looks like some easy target practice for us.
No,
Are you sure?
swear to God.
They're orcs. This is easy experience. We're gonna just walk by them
No,
after you
like-
guys cry. Let the record show that all these guys joke. Oh, we should grind experience. Oh, we should blah, blah, blah. And then
I
they
have
run
no
away
rage.
from like 2 orcs. You have no rate. You get that on a long rest.
Yeah.
I have no spells either. I have 1 level 2 spell that's it.
All right. Well, it's a win-win then. If we kill the people, you didn't even need the rage, and if we lose, you're gonna be hella raged after that. So that's a win-win to me, buddy.
No, seriously, like, let's not take this fight.
Oh
These
my
orcs are holding nothing of value, and as the wise saying goes, if you can't find a reason to fight, you shouldn't fight.
I agree.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
You guys can sneak around. I will give them a perception check to see if they notice you.
Wait,
but
actually,
you
wait.
guys are moving at pretty good.
When you
stealth.
said that one guy has like scale armor, is this like some kind of like rare thing that sounds like it would give like a bonus to AC if somebody was wearing it, like some cool thing, or?
It is armor. It is mechanically scale mail. but it's not like anything special. It's made from scaled animals, so probably layers of fish over on top of each other over and over again.
Okay, so like if we're like, I think I have studded leather armor. Like nothing. This isn't going to be greater than anything like that, right?
No, for you it'd probably be worse because it's medium armor, and you'd only get. Oh, actually, yeah, you'd only get 2 from Dex. So
Yeah,
I think
okay.
for you, anything more than you have is no good. Okay.
Oh, and then one more question. If I were to attack twice, if it's a surprise round, do I get advantage on both those attacks?
Yeah.
If I attack twice in the action surge, do I get advantage on 4 attacks?
Yes.
Okay, fuck. I was just curious.
I'm
Alright,
curious.
can we
did you
leave?
say you had 3 action surges a day? That's
I get 1 action surge, but I could do 4 attacks with
Oh, I
4 superiority dice. Oh my god. All at advantage. Oh my, I could just kill 4 of them instantly.
Yeah, and we can do that the next fight when we're all fully ready.
Yeah, that
Okay,
sounds like
yeah, sounds good.
I mean,
Remember?
when you really think about it, oh, you have no rages left, is that right?
I have no
No
radio.
rages.
Here, the only reason we wouldn't take this fight is if we die, we come back at level 4. If we go back to the Halfling Village, we come back at level 5. So let's
Yep.
just go back to the Halfling Village, fucking chill out, cool our jets, and then that's it.
Okay. Someone give me a movement roll for your next day because they do not notice you.
Awesome.
Well, I'll do it. And I also have a random thought. Do we complete the quest when we report back to Yaka, or is getting the halflings agreement to join good enough?
You will need to bring news of this back to Yaka.
Really?
Yes. Yes. But that's okay. Yaka's not that far away. Once you use that dwarven tunnel that you sort of have access to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you take a day of movement, and someone roll me another d20.
I got it. There it is. Do your
Lovely.
worst.
Keep on moving.
I'm
Wait,
not on the world
we can't
map.
see the world map.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to bring you guys back to the world map. I've been moving your token for you. Trump. Or someone. No, your Trump already went. Grub.
Grub.
Is the light green area the place we could move to on stealth?
See, traveling at half speed, it takes 10 points of movement to move through bamboo. When you travel at half speed, you only have... no, you wouldn't be able to move through the bamboo too. You could do 3 bamboo on a normal day or 1 bamboo while moving slowly. You just
Okay.
barely don't have the movement for it. You move at the lowest person's speed, which is 30, because Grub has 30 movement. Yeah, so this is fine. Yeah, just the 1. Only 2 more days of movement. Go for it, Corin. And Minsk, both of you. Boop. And Corin's D20. Last day.
Me, hold on.
And you arrive back in Bastion. Safe and sound. A place where you can take a long rest. The halflings see you emerge from the jungle, and at first they show timidness, and then their eyes crystallize on you and realize who you are. And they come out overjoyed. They greet you with garlands of flowers, with flasks of ale, and with all sorts of little music and ceremonial tidbits.
Hell yeah. I want a hobbit party.
Halfling party. Hobbit parties are copyrighted.
Halfling party.
All right. Sai, go do your diplomacy thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounded like they're already courting us, but okay. I bring good news, I say to the mayor.
I hold out the head.
Yes?
Gormosh is dead.
Gormash is dead, says Muse Baggins. Are you sure about that? The one that you were telling me about before, right?
Yep, here he is.
I didn't actually just cast Sleet Storm, sorry.
He comes up and looks at the orc that you hold before him that has been rotting in your backpack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. It stinks to high heavens. He holds his nose, pokes at it as like the flesh drips down. The eyes are already starting to liquefy. And he goes, "Ugh, what a horrid orc. Well, thank you. Thank you for slaying him. Is that it? Is it over?"
It is over.
We
It's
did it.
over. Of course, the orcs will probably still continue to randomly attack, but from what I understand, this is less of a problem now.
Yeah, now they know they don't organize anymore.
Organization? Oh my! You are a cheeky one. You're a little cheeky one. Well, thank you for doing this, and please take leave of your senses. No, don't take leave of your senses. Take some leave here and relax, rest, please. And they will lead you to a place where you can lay down your
Full
arms
rest?
and truly full rest for a whole week.
And level up?
Well, yeah, I'll start calculating some experience. Okay.
I love this music, dude. It's so happy.
Yeah, well, over the week, I guess we'll just be chatting it up with the halflings, and we'll ask, who do you want to send as a representative to Yaka?
Ooh, that's a wonderful question. He muses to himself for a wee bit, and then says, what, is there someone that we should bring? Is there a certain skill set, or what?
Somebody who enjoys sitting in chambers speaking with old men about diplomacy.
That sounds terrible. But you know what? Someone tried to run against me as mayor last year. Perfect. We'll send him far away to listen to other people complain about diplomacy. And then he won't be able to turn down this such a great honor. So he'll be away and he won't be able to run against me next time. Lovely.
Amazing.
Let me introduce you to Slippers. He will be our ambassador.
Slipper is the What's his last name?
McGee.
Excellent.
All right. So while you guys hang out and rest, well, first off, do you have any questions or things you'd like to talk to these halflings about?
Trump, can you show them the map too of where the orc outposts are? That could be really useful to them.
Sure. I show them all the intel we gathered about where the orc camps are.
Okay. They look at it and aren't really too bothered because there's no orc camps marked that are more than, the first one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes away. So they're kind of like, well, that's not so bad, you know? That's not the worst thing that could be. It's all right, actually. It's all right.
I'll start encouraging them with the orcish leadership down. Do you think that it would be wise to set up walls now?
Set up walls?
Yeah. To defend this town instead of just paying the orcs tribute.
Are any of these halflings able to fight?
Well, now orcs not come here because no more orc leader?
Yeah, I mean, roaming orc squads would still come by to rape and pillage, I'm sure. Well, I don't know so much about the rape,
I think at this point it would be in Yaka's interest to send some people here if we can secure some trade goods.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah.
So we will send you protection, start constructing those walls, and we can negotiate some sort of trade deal.
Yeah, I agree with Trump. We should definitely build a wall.
I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
All right, they will set about to building a wall while you rest. And on like the 4th or 5th or 6th day of your rest, when you actually get out to take a look at where the wall is coming, it's not a particularly great wall. You know, like they've thrown some bamboo stalks in the ground and they've piled them in so it'll hold. They'll put a bracer against the back of it. But you're looking at this like this is not really a defensible wall. This is just like, you know, it's a bamboo wall. It'd be great for a house wall, but you know, 2 orcs with a stick could knock it down.
Can we make the orcs pay for the wall?
You can't. You've already killed them.
Okay.
Will you just one time, man. Okay.
So wait, did we manage a long rest?
Yes, you have managed long rest. I'm just
great.
totaling XP right now while you guys chat with these guys.
Okay, who is for these conversations, who is like our lead diplomat? It's
Trump.
not Corn. Trump?
Yeah.
Zai?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be if you guys ever want to step in.
Cora never wants to step in for this kind of boring ass shit. But if for this diplomat stuff, so now that we have access to these people, one of the things that has been desired for a long time in these lands is access to like luxury food goods. I don't know what you'd call it, but like wine and beer and stuff. So now that we have these guys into the fold, are we able to use those tunnels to ship goods? Is that possible? Do the dwarven tunnels to safely ship goods from place to place?
Relatively safely. If you were able to get the dwarves to agree to keep those tunnels open, right now they will let you pay for them on a case-by-case basis. I believe you have one permission to go back down the tunnel.
Yeah.
That you paid for.
I feel like the next thing we should do now is find that hammer, unite the dwarves. If we have like the hobbits, the dwarves, and then we go to the wizards next, fix all the wizard shit.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, shouldn't we also wait for one more level before we go to fight that like?
If we're 5, I think we're pretty far from 6. That takes a while, depending on how much XP
I
we have.
actually think the thing we should do is we should go back to Yaka.
Well, yeah. So we can. We are gonna do that no matter what. But
Okay.
yeah. But we're just saying after that.
Okay.
After that, let's see. So there's still AU, right? And what was the other? Solving?
Yeah, Solvang.
But also, we should also tell the dwarves that we killed Gromash because I bet they will give us something too, like better access through the tunnels.
I don't think the dwarves cared at all.
I don't
They
think so
did.
either.
Did they? I
Yeah,
thought we
they
told
said-
them and they laughed at us and they're like, they're not going to break in here.
No. They said that there was an imminent attack and they'd have to prepare, and now there's not going to be an attack.
I don't remember that at all. Maybe someone else does, but okay.
I have it in my notes. Koibu, am I wrong?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention at all.
Nice.
Did the dwarves care at all that we killed Gormash, or did they not give a fuck?
Oh, well, that's up to you guys to remember. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything.
It's in my
All
notes.
right, maybe you got
Well,
it in the
then
notes.
persuade your players, man.
Okay, yeah.
I believe you.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay, I believe you. Also, worst case scenario, we should be able to, like, if we're doing shipping through these tunnels, I'm sure that if we agreed to cut the dwarves in on some kind of profit from the tunnel, like, they should let us do it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who wants to? Do you want to negotiate that, Steven?
No, Corn doesn't give a fuck about that shit. He just likes to shoot arrows at stuff, do edgy stuff in the wilderness.
Why don't you each take 4,000 XP for the last 2 sessions?
Oh my god.
Being all of the major quest points. And I believe that will...
Koibu's
See, the XP comes from following the quest, dummies.
Koibu is a generous god. That's
I don't
12,000.
believe that'll actually level anyone, because level 6 is 14,000.
It's not 12,000?
So close.
14.
Jesus.
Well, that means we're real close then, because we're at 12.5-ish. 12.8.
For some of you, there's a disparate XP between the parties. Okay. So, you've brought everything back to the halfling town. You've talked to them. You've gotten an ambassador, Slippers McGee, that'll come back to Yaka and speak on behalf of the halflings.
Okay, from a mechanical point of view, this means we can't stealth anymore, right? Or we can stealth?
We should be able to stealth even better. Halflings are great at stealth, right?
Halflings are sort of good at stealth. But with a party of 5, you get yourself into trouble, and especially since Slippers McGee is a halfling about town, not a halfling about the woods.
Mm-hmm.
So if you move at half speed, you will effectively be moving at regular stealthiness through the jungle. And if you move at your regular speed, you'll have -5 on your stealth checks and -5 on your perception checks.
Was there more encounters if we did that, or is it just we're recognized more often?
It'll be... The number of encounters is based on the number of days you spend in the wilderness. So if you move quickly, you'll spend fewer days. So you'll have fewer encounters, but a higher chance of them surprising you or being caught in a situation where you don't have the advantage of grub spotting them before they spot you.
Koibu, I'm doing something I should have done a long time ago, and that's read my spells. So I changed a bunch. So druids can have access to every spell. It's just what they prepare, but I have to make that decision at the beginning of the week.
Right,
So
after a long rest. Mhm.
Yeah, so I have all the spells that are marked red on my sheet are the ones that are currently prepared. There may be other spells on it, but I can't use them.
Okay.
So I've changed those around now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So the red ones are the ones you can use.
Yes.
Love it.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I read them.
Good. Good. This is
Wait, what
great.
was the crazy spell you said you had before that you?
Oh, there's literally the thing I could do that literally wins every encounter.
Yeah,
I can actually use spell slots to heal myself in animal form, and I never knew that.
you can
So-
use.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it would have like made a huge difference in the game, and like we probably wouldn't have died like ever. So that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, how much does each spell slot heal?
1d8 per spell level. So if I could heal 3d8 in one round if I need to with a level 3 spell, for example.
And how many level 3 spell slots do you have right now?
I have 2, but I have 3 level 2 slots and 4 level 1 slots.
Is that as an action or a bonus action to
It's a
heal?
bonus action.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. And so I could do that at the end of attack. So all those like octopuses and everything like that. But I also changed a bunch of my spells around to be more useful too. The redemption arc. Grum is coming back.
Okay. All
We're
you
not
did
gonna be
was a
useless
little bit of
anymore.
an outing. Okay.
So
Are you
It is
inting
on-
in D&D?
What's that?
Well-
Are you inting?
No, I was. I'm not inting. I'm coming back. This is the redemption arc. We were 0-6. We're coming back for the 6-6, and then the 12-6.
it is on your penultimate day here in town, the day before your long rest is finally done, when you are brought grave news by Muse Baggins.
You mean the day after our full
approaches
rest
you.
is done?
The day before your full rest is done. There's no encounter here. You're still going to get your full rest. Don't worry about it.
Spoiler.
He approaches you, cap in hand, looking downcast at the ground. You can tell he's very troubled. And he says to you, brave rangers of Yaka, I have news most grave to my people, and hopefully now that we're united, our people.
Of course, our people.
One of the reasons Bastion has been able to maintain itself is a gift from the elves long, long ago. A nymph, a forest nymph, who has helped to bless our fields and crops and make them grow fast and strong and avoid floods and foul weather. But nymphs grow old eventually, even after hundreds of years, and eventually they die. And our nymph is now dying. If she goes, we may go.
She too old to have kids?
Fey creatures don't quite work exactly like that.
Has
says.
anyone tried?
Are you volunteering, Minx?
I am!
I don't recommend that, he says with awkward nervousness in his voice.
Right. Well, is there anything you think we can do for this nymph? Is she dying of natural causes?
Of old age.
Do you need a new nymph?
So we gotta get a new bug?
We need a new nymph, I suppose. She'll last for a little while longer, but if we can't get a new one, then we probably won't be able to keep our town going. And
Then you come live in Yaka.
we'd rather live here.
Yeah?
This is where we can produce the ingredients for beer,
Oh. Can't
and
do it there?
we can't do it without a nymph being near.
Okay. Do you know where your old nymph was from?
A gift from the elves.
The elves just give away nymphs?
No, they don't just give away nymphs. And he proceeds to go into this long story about how when the original halfling populations migrated up here and they came together, there were all these like other towns, and the elves had some nice sailing ships that they would sail to Bastion to pick up some supplies and head back. And one of the few things that the halflings were able to produce that the elves couldn't was this particular type of grape the elves love and cherish, and the halflings don't really give a shit about. But they now grow a whole like section of this type of grape along the edge of their fields, which elves will come by every now and then, pick them up, and cart them back home through various obscure means.
To this day?
To this day, yeah. Elves will show up here once a year or so for their shipment of grapes.
What, real as a refresher, what is our understanding of elves in this region? We don't know where they live. Or are they like mystical creatures, or?
You know where they live. They live on the other side of Solvang. This whole sort of unmarked area back here is the Elven territory, and they generally keep to themselves. Solvang is the one little trading town along the edge of a river where they will trade with people back and forth. They don't allow others into their territory pretty much ever. And the rivers are their barriers.
Okay.
Yeah. But according to our little halfling friend here, they have ships. And they will take one of these ships and come over to Bastion from time to time to help with supplies.
If it's once a year, why didn't they just like request a new nymph last time?
Well, we didn't know she was dying.
Why not just wait until they come back and then ask?
She might. I don't know how nymphs die. She stopped speaking. She stopped. She's still sort of helping a little bit, but it seems to be failing. They might be able to come back in time, and then bring another nymph the next year, if they are willing to do so. I don't know if they would be willing to. So
Well, you know what? We were on our way to Solvang anyways, right? I looked back at the group.
Yeah, let's go to Ayu and then Solvang.
Wait,
Or we can do Solvang first.
But
We're
Ayu's
going
on the
to-
way.
wait, where's IU?
Literally on the way.
No, because we're going to Yaka.
Yeah, I thought we're going to Yaka. We're turning in the quest, so we've got like level 5 and all that stuff, and then we have access to halfling classes.
Yeah, and then I say after Yaka, we wanted to go to either IU or Solvang.
All right.
Okay, but I'm sorry. What is IU again? I'm sorry. Like, what is that place?
That is a town.
Okay, I thought we were going to go to Portheus to get the hammer for the doors. Are we putting that on hold for a while?
We have to put that on hold for a
because
bit.
it's suicidal.
We want at least level 6 for that. Maybe even 7.
Okay, because that's like that's insanely high level because
Yeah.
it's the deep spawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
one
I
sword.
still, even when we're higher level, I don't want to fight the despawn. I want to evade it somehow.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like,
Alright.
ideally, let's find out how to build a catapult so we can shoot you through the swamp to search magic item.
Indeed.
Yeah.
or even better, let's level me to the point where I can create a flying animal and go find
Even
it.
better.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, so the halflings need a new net. Okay, so we're going back to Yaka. And then we're going to
Solvang.
Bar. Yeah. Any comments, Destiny?
Seems okay. Yeah, if that's the plan. So are we gonna expect that the elves would give us like a nymph to?
They're probably
bring
gonna
out?
make us do some quests.
another bullshit gather.
This feels like
kill 8 squirrels type of thing.
in every Zelda game, there's like a very long chain of quests for like the giant sword or whatever that's better than the master. It feels like one of those.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, this would be it. We need to bring the grapes to Solvang, and then we need to bring the nymph somewhere. No, the elves will give us something which we'll need to bring somewhere. Anyways, so do you have some of these grapes for us?
No, they're not ripe yet.
Oh, what a shame.
Of course
Okay.
not.
When will they be ripe?
Not for another 2 months or so.
Okay.
And they can't wait 2 months.
Who can't wait? What 2 months? Your pronouns are vague.
I'm being dumb. Just it's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will be sure to pass word to the elves of this.
Thank you. And I'm sure ours will hold out for a while longer. Poor thing's been working hard for a few hundred years. It's about time to let her rest.
Yes. I'm digging at my personal knowledge here. Do I know what a nymph is?
Yeah, you would be aware of nymphs. They are fey creatures, sort of related to elves distantly in that same way that like pixies and sprites are. And they come in a few different forms. One of them it would be a nymph that helps. Well, most of them help crops grow or help plants grow. You might have a specialized nymph in forests or one for fields or whatnot. Nymphs are creatures of extraordinary and exquisite beauty. You've heard rumors, the legends say that if you glimpse a nymph at all, that you may have a chance of being stricken blind by the beauty of her. They also say that if you glimpse a nymph bathing in a pool, it can outright kill you. So great is this, beauty and appearance. But those also sound sort of like bullshit things. Like if you see a naked woman in a pool, you're just going to keel over and die. But those are what the legends have always been. That's what these stories that are passed around between people
Worth
are.
it.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a great way to go.
It'll be a different kind of raging.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
Wait, like road raging, like you'd be upset? Wait, I don't understand. Can you explain that, Joe?
No, I don't want to go into it. I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, okay. Wait, is this for both genders, or is this only for men?
Nymphs have but one gender.
No, I mean like for the people witnessing it. Are women and men both simultaneously blinded or killed by the beauty or whatever?
Whenever they just say a man, and it's not clear if they mean a male or a human. The language is unclear on this topic.
What about a gay man?
The stories never mention gay men and.
Okay.
That's metagaming to the next level. You just like my character is gay, so I die to this.
I mean, if it's a beauty thing, that's killing people, it's probably not a normal physiological reaction of attractiveness, right? It's probably some magic nonsense.
It doesn't say anything about
Koibu.
killing hamsters, so we could send Boo in first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But of course, these are just the legends, and how true can legends be?
True.
Well, only one way to find out.
Let's move towards Yaka.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you gonna get there?
We're going back through the dwarf channel, right?
Through the Dwarven Tunnel. All right, and you're gonna have to bring Slippers McGee with you.
Yeah. And we're gonna go to Riki first to pick up our Riki ambassador too.
Okay. So off you go. You traveling at regular speed?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to move for
Me.
us? Roll me that d20. Wonderful. And move yourself 2 spaces, please.
Done.
And next person.
Wait, I just realized something also. So there's 3 levels of transport, right? Like moving really fast, normal, and slow, basically. Right?
Yes.
So since by default we already are at the worst state if we go normal, if we go fast, is it even worse than fast?
Yeah, so you would have disadvantage on stealth and perception checks. So your passive stealth and perception at this point would then be -10.
Okay, so it'd be catastrophically fast.
I don't know if catastrophic is the right word, but it would be semi-dangerous.
Okay. This one.
The tunnel runs through here, right?
No.
Where does it run?
The left one.
It runs through here?
Yeah.
Okay. Down to Thune?
Yeah.
What's Thune?
That's the river name.
Okay.
Give me that movement there, somebody.
I better roll so that we move to the right spot.
Okay.
We'll go bottom left.
Excellent. And you can come back to this because you're moving at regular speed, so you can move 2 tiles. You get back to the mountains, back to the Dwarven outpost. They will see you coming, poking out from their little fort with their crossbows and their spears and their axes. But they recognize you, the last people that have come through this tunnel, and they know that you've already paid up front. But then they eye this guy, this Muse Slippers, or whatever his name is, Slippers McGee. And one of the dwarves comes up to you and says, "Look, we agreed to take the 4 of you up and the 4 of you back. But who's this fucker?"
This is going to be the people providing you with beer when you're in the Alliance.
I know what a halfling is. Who's this fucker?
He's the representative to our Alliance that you will get beer from. You're gonna love it. It tastes amazing. Here, try some from the water skin.
Inspiration. I gave him the water skin. Good idea, by the way.
Water skin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good
It's
idea.
the good stuff. Do you
Right.
want to keep it?
Give me a persuasion check, Minx.
All
With
right, dude.
advantage.
Just a regular persuasion check.
No, the water skin's not advantage.
The water skin's what gives the persuasion check rather than.
All right.
Oh no!
Look, buddy. I may be a red-blooded dwarf like everyone else here. We all like the beer. But we ain't bad businessmen, you know? We agreed. 4 people, 1 trip. 2 trips, 4 people. You want to leave one of these
I
people behind? That's
understand.
fine.
But we have
You
even
know-
better news. We
You know,
killed the orc
okay.
leader.
Yeah.
I am sure that your leader would hate it if a deal fell through where you permanently get supplied with beer. So why don't you just let this?
Oh, that's a good one.
You mean permanently supplied with beer? What does that mean?
It means that beer will be flowing through these tunnels. This is our ambassador. You want to let him through.
How much?
How much can you drink? I say.
Give me a persuasion check. Let's see if they buy it.
Okay.
See if they buy it. Wait, we're not lying, are we?
No, but
That's
that's
just convincing.
Ooh.
convincing, buying. Yeah, 19, that'll do it. All right. But only this one time. We got to charge you every other time. But if this is what it takes to secure the halfling pot of gold, as they call it, then sure. And they will lead you through the tunnels. It
I
is.
messed up my persuasion check. It was perception. But
But it was a natural 12 plus 2 is a 14 is going to be
plus
good.
0, but it's okay. Oh, I rolled the same thing. Yeah.
Isn't your persuasion at plus 2? Oh no, Minx is at 2. Okay, that's fine. That's all we were looking for anyway. Was a 10.
Alright. Made it. Sorry, I failed my perception check.
Days later, after walking through the caves and seeing not much other than carved pathways, the occasional dwarven family peering out, looking at you, long empty hallways of literally nothing. 75 miles of walking through this one straight fucking corridor that never stops, just going straight. It's like the I-5. You hate to drive on it.
I have a quick question.
We call it the 5, Koibu.
I have shape change in my sheets. Is there something I don't know about Minsk? Is this shape change tiger?
Nice.
For some reason, the tiger's in everyone's character sheet.
Oh,
It should
okay.
just be Grubs.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, it's the token for his thing.
Well,
Whatever.
that's right. I have it too.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay, there we go.
I also still have Vaughn there as well. When do we meet the necromancer?
Days later, you exit the tunnel. The dwarves bid you farewell, and you guys can.
Wait. What's his name again? I can't remember.
Slippers McGee?
No, the dwarf.
Which dwarf?
The main one, the one we just talked to.
The dwarf that you just met?
Yeah.
This is some random no-name dwarf that you've never met before.
Okay, well, just to make sure they have a good impression of us. I hope your beard grows long, and that you find the most beautiful treasures.
He
What,
clasps your shoulder, your forearm, I mean, and says to you, and I hope your hair stays as dark as the night sky, and your hairline never deviates from your forehead.
I have no hair.
I
Ooh.
know. And I hope it comes back, young one. I pray for you.
He mentioned a price if we go through these tunnels. Did we ever discuss what is a normal price that they charge to go through a tunnel?
You guys have those gems, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I believe we had agreed that it would be 1 gem for a one-way trip for the 4 of you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, here you are, near to Riki. Where would you like to go? Riki first? Yaka first?
I
Ricky,
think we
first.
want to talk to the dwarf leader while we're here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you can find him.
Oh, I'm not carrying Gormash's head anymore. I'm gonna get that out of my inventory.
Okay. Out of curiosity, where did you leave it?
With the hobbits.
You left it with the halflings? Okay. That's fine. Let's go. You can speak. You can get an audience with the dwarven thane here.
Okay.
You talk to Henry the dwarf, or you get an audience with Henry the dwarf, and he sees you in his great dwarven hall with large, tall stone pillars that disappear maybe 30 feet into the darkness of the cave or the mine that you're in, the underground area. What's a civilized underground place called? It's not a cave. It's not a mine. An underground town? A basement?
A dwelling.
You find the troglodytes here.
Oh, careful. That's a banned Twitch. I'm sorry.
Troglodyte means cave dweller.
Keep going. We're in the troglodyte area. What were you saying?
Okay.
Henry the dwarf sits upon his throne, looking down at you. Well, what have you found?
Well, I bring you good news, Henry. Firstly, the orcish leader has been dispatched of, so the orcs will continue to be mindless rabble.
Excellent. The threat I didn't even know existed is gone now. I suppose I'm overjoyed.
Yeah, secondly, and this will probably overjoy you more, is the beer shall flow across from Bastion into these tunnels.
And when does it begin?
So, I believe that you are the best suited to traverse these tunnels, and you probably have some carts. Bastion has entered the agreement to enter an alliance with Yaka. Of course, our deal is still on the table with you, but we will be transporting beer through these tunnels, with your permission, of course, to Yaka. And, of course, we will be happy to supply you as well.
Well done, Zai, leader of men.
And Gabo.
Men and gobos.
Yeah.
And boo!
And hamsters.
Yes.
Well done. I have sent out a messenger to one of the other dwarven clans, but have not heard back from him yet. Perhaps the next time you come, I will have news of what the other dwarves think of joining together. I don't know if it can be done without the hammer, but I will endeavor to try.
We appreciate it, and if there was anything else that would band dwarves together, I'm sure beer would. So,
Beer, death of orcs, and hammers. You've got it.
excellent. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Hey, Zai?
Yes, Grump?
Dwarf have to pay for beer that come through, right? Or some kind of thing?
Yes.
Yeah. You work out that price?
Something TBD.
Okay.
We would be
So-
happy to exchange dwarven smiths, armor, weapons, tools, construction in exchange for such a wonderful and hard to find drink.
Would you consider having a small party of dwarves stationed at Bastion to help any small groups of orcs? There's not going to be any large attacks anymore, but there might be smaller packs coming through and preventing the beer.
Yeah.
He turns.
Sorry. I was gonna say, like, any dwarves really like fight?
He looks at Slippers McGee at the ambassador. Would your people be willing to have a group of dwarves stationed there to protect the breweries? Specifically. And whatever other things need doing to get it done. And Slippers McGee nods up and down and goes, yes, you see, we halflings are naturally peaceful people and not so great when it comes to war. We've just been letting the orcs take whatever they need and running away after a half-hearted fight. So, yes, if you would like to come and you're part of this Yaka alliance thingy, then yes, we would happily take upon some defensive escorts. And maybe you could help us with our walls. They don't look very strong. The dwarf will agree, and they will spend some time working out the details, which you guys don't need to worry about too much. And a contingent of dwarves will station themselves at Bastion to help defend the place while everyone else is away.
This is
Nice.
so cool. This like feels like empire building. This
I
is really
know.
exciting. Yeah, this is neat.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Nice job, Minsk.
We
Good
should
job,
get
team.
some rangers from Yaka as well, just so we have a nice mix and everyone starts intermingling.
Exactly. Trade brings the entire world closer together.
All right. You guys can leave the Dwarven Mines and head back to Riki. It'll be 2 days of travel, so someone roll me 2d20 and we will just travel.
Roll, how would you say 2d20?
Yeah. I'm just going to speed up the move a little bit. Yeah. 2 days later, you find yourselves at the cliffs of Riki and back in the town. I would ask if there's any RP you guys want to do here. I think you're just picking up an ambassador and leaving.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
no.
while we're here- Yeah.
We have Elven Parchment. That might be even better for making maps.
Yeah, let's get that read.
Okay.
Can't we also get your map transcribed? That's like the orc outposts, if that's important.
We already dripped blood on it, so it's there.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, Enrique, you want to get the Elven Scrolls taken a look at? Is that what you said?
Well, we were saying if it was possible to make a better map with them.
No, it's nothing to do with the map, just the scrolls.
You
Oh.
want to just look at the scrolls?
Yeah, the stuff with words on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grub
Finn,
will show them.
the Elder of Riki, will tell you that these are magic scrolls. And if you can learn to pronounce the words correctly, you can create magic out of these pieces of parchment.
Whoa. What?
But, of course, none of you are literate. That's the word for being able to produce sound from words, from writing.
If maybe we not literate, we trade to wizard for some other thing.
Yes, perhaps we do.
Oh, hey, what can we get from wizard?
It's a great question. I hadn't thought this far ahead.
And an alternate proposal, does it require being literate, or can we fake it?
No, not only can you not fake it, but even a well-trained wizard of Riki must pronounce things exactly right. The younger ones among us, or the less skilled ones, might mispronounce a syllable and find themselves speaking out of bubbles for a week. It's happened. I would be willing to trade these rolled up pieces of parchment for
We have anything we want from the wizards in terms of alliance other than we get the books and then we partner? I guess we just do full partner with them.
I don't think random scrolls is enough to get an alliance, so probably not even worth mentioning.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what they have to offer.
They will offer you so many things.
They can maybe take the potion too.
Or we could ask them what it is.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
How many of those do we get? Just one?
No one.
We should ask what that is.
Just drink it. See what happens. Sorry.
I mean, I'm willing to just drink it.
Why not just ask them? Why?
We could, yeah, sure.
What's the cost of asking them?
Are we taking
But the
one more
potions are
break, by
only
the way,
one
or
use.
are we just
So
running
you-
to the end?
Sorry, what?
Are we taking one more break, or are we running to the end?
We should probably take a break. Yeah. That's great. Why don't we take a break? And when we come back from break, I'll tell you what the wizards are going to offer you in exchange for
Alright.
the scrolls.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Empires of Arcadia. Here you are at the beach. Let's get some Quiet Cove music going, and you are discussing with the Wizards of Riki what they will give you in exchange for these scrolls. And the first thing they're going to offer you is 2 healing potions and 1 potion of invisibility.
Whoa.
Wow.
Please, one moment while we discuss.
Of course, take your time.
Hey, these wizards suck at trading.
How
Well,
do you
that's
mean?
real good.
We should just take that deal, shouldn't we?
Yeah?
Yeah. We get you want the potions?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great deal. Things we can't use for things that seem very useful.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
All right?
This was 1
I
potion
say-
of invisibility and 2 potions of healing, yeah?
Yes.
How powerful are these potions of healing?
If you take a standard person's life and cut it in half, and then randomize that number twice, and add to it 1/4 of the maximum HP of a normal person,
You're
that's how
trying
much
so
it would
hard.
heal. 2d4 plus 2.
You know, I have that too. I was guessing that. On top of that, could you also find a better container for this? I pull out the clay pot, and could you see if it is also a healing potion?
He gingerly takes it from you, moves into that back room that you saw earlier, throws down a detect magic spell, and then goes over with some implements and gingerly undoes the cord from a distance with some the equivalent of wizard chopsticks, and then carefully opens the sheepskin from over the pot while keeping a distance away, and then creeps closer, holding a light stone over it to view the inside. He smells it. He takes one of his wizard chopsticks, pokes it in, and licks the fluid off of it, and looks back to you and says, yes, this is a potion of healing of sorts, but he kind of makes a face. The taste is foul. Where did you find such a thing?
This is the orcish variety.
It's unusual. You need quite a powerful cleric in order to make such a thing.
Disturbing.
Yes.
Do orcs usually have clerics?
No. You need to be a wizard of the 5th circle, a cleric of the 5th circle to be able to do that.
Well,
Or wizard of the 5th circle. Unusual, unheard of amongst the orcs. Perhaps they have found these somewhere, although in a clay pot, so fragile. I wonder what this means.
There was tent. Wait, don't you have tapestry, Monkman?
oh, yes, thank you for reminding me, Grub.
Yeah.
I pull out the tapestry. Does this remind you of anything?
Grub real good at reminding things.
He looks at it, and then looks up to the ceiling of the room you're in, and you'll notice that the ceiling is a depiction of the night sky on a clear night, which is actually kind of rare here. And I will give you a link of what it looks like, except I'm going to give you a side-scrolling linky thingy. And this is more of a Sistine Chapel sort of painted all the way around. Here, this link in the Discord and in Twitch chat. He will paint you a picture of the night sky, and he will show you that the things that you're looking at are very similar to the constellation for the god Bellum, the god of war. In our culture, we view this constellation as a crossed spear and arrow, but the orcs here seem to have found their own way of mapping the stars together. in a way that does not create such a thing. And he points and draws, and the thing that you've got is sort of like a V up top with this like weird, like a multiple legged thing coming down off of it, and these hooks coming off the top, and it almost looks like a pair of crossed sickles, except for the base has multiple lines coming off, and you're not sure what to make of it, but that's it. It's a depiction of the god of war.
So perhaps a cleric of Bellum. Do you know where clerics of Bellum might be?
In and amongst any group or tribe. Perhaps.
Including orcs?
Yes. I'm sure they have shamans and clerics of their own, but they would have to be quite a powerful cleric in order to do such a thing.
You said as powerful as Grub?
More powerful than Grub.
More powerful than Grub.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Only a few of our kind here can create such crafts.
On a side note, when you say a 5th order, do you mean 5th level?
I mean 5th spell level.
No, that's way different. So that means he'd have to be what, level 8? Level 9?
9.
Yeah. Wait,
All right.
are there even level 9 things in your world that can do that? Like spellcasters?
The guy that you're talking to is probably around that level or higher. If he says he can make potions, then he's claiming to be at least 9th level.
Holy shit.
But, you know, wizards often claim great and terrible powers. It's easy to be like, prestidigitation, watch me, I'm a powerful dragon wizard, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I feel that.
Yeah.
All right.
So this orcish healing potion, is it also a 2d4 plus 2?
No, this tastes different. It tastes more... I don't know the contents of this one. But it's definitely some sort of healing thing. It could be stronger or weaker. I don't entirely know.
Okay. It's very crudely contained right now. You have a better container for it, and then we'll call it a deal.
What do they hold? So I think the wizards here use flasks made of wood, and then how do you prevent wood with like wax dripped inside of them. So you'd like get the piece of wood, fill it up with liquid wax, then dump out the wax, and then you would fill it with the potion, and that way the potion doesn't seep into the wood, and you get a nice cork on it. So he will give you a wooden flask that is waxed on the inside and corked on the top, so that you can transfer the potion into that. And he'll transfer it for you, so it's fine.
Okay, thanks.
Awesome. I think we're ready to go, I think.
Should probably divvy it up. Let's see, Minsk and I are the frontline guys, so we should get the potions, yeah?
Yeah.
The healing ones for sure. The invisibility one, is it when you take one attack, is it instantly completely broken?
Yes. The invisibility potion works by blending you with your surroundings. Any movement that is too sudden, any action that is too, I don't know how to explain it in words that aren't magic, but anything that is too impactful on the world around you will cause it to break. So should you fall from a tall building and land on the ground, it would break. Should you strike at someone with a sword, it would break. Should you shout with all of your might, it would break. Should you cast any spell whatsoever, and it would break. You must find a way to be as low impact on your world as possible when under the influence of such a spell, of such a potion.
Okay. And once it's broken, it doesn't like recover, it's just broken.
Correct. It sort of blends you in with the weave.
Gotcha.
And sort of hides you from sight, although not sound.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds like something good for Grub to have.
Maybe, or I can use it for scouting, but otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, we usually have Grub as a scout, is why I mention it.
Yeah, Grub only can move real quiet if Grub talks to Tree, though.
Grub,
Yeah.
do the trees talk back?
Sometimes. Sometimes I talk to tree, and then it say wrong thing back, and then I cast thing that not supposed to do.
Mm.
You ever have that happen?
We have a saying.
Yeah.
When a tree speaks, you should listen.
Oh, I like that. When trees speak, I always listen.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I don't remember though.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You haven't been inhaling the trees, have you? Sometimes that can alter your memory.
Oh, Grub do that lots. That bad?
I would not put a value judgment on it, but it may hamper your memories or your motivations in life.
Oh, that explained many things.
Mm.
Sometimes Grub smoke tree and then talk to Dub.
Yes, yes. I do believe that many of the tree imbibers do speak to Dub.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's move
Yeah.
back to Yaka.
Good day, citizens. And he will say goodbye, and he will give you Nivid, his granddaughter, who he's sending to Yaka as an ambassador. So,
How you doing?
what's Minx's hotness? How attractive are you, Minx?
What do I roll?
With or without the hamster.
Without the hamster first.
Well, I have a 14 charisma. What do I roll?
Charisma is more of like force of personality.
Okay,
You can be
what
attractive or
what do I roll to like see how attractive I am?
You can either declare it or you can roll 3d6.
3d6
Because it's your character, so you can look however you want. Or you can roll it for the dice.
I'm
13, that is
pretty
a
good
lot.
looking. I'm pretty good looking.
Okay.
Yeah, people turn
Okay.
their heads when they see me. My beautiful bald skull with like my purple nice tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She is.
Wait, what was her name?
Nivid.
Nivid, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. How can this city hide away such a beauty?
Well, they're not. They're sending me to your town.
That's true. I love it. I'm so glad we get to travel together and get to know each other better.
You'll keep me safe on these adventures?
Oh, I will keep you safe. Don't worry.
Good, good. That way I won't have to use any of my magic powers.
Ooh.
You know I can turn you into a frog.
I think I'm already under your spell.
Jesus.
All right, and you guys will adventure. Moving through the bamboo, you can do 3 a day, and through the jungle 2 a day. So why don't we pick up and head out through the jungle and bamboo again? Someone give us a movement roll.
I'll do it.
Okay,
Doesn't matter.
well,
It's fine.
It's the Trollaroo.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
It's a
Move up to 3 squares through the bamboo. Perfect. Next player.
The party dies.
I'll do it. 3d20.
1d20. Thank you very much. 10. Go ahead and move as you can. 2 through jungle or 3 through bamboo. And we'll do a quick crossing over the river right here. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me compare.
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine. Okay. You
Okay.
cross the river with no problems. Next person, next day. You can travel all the way back to Yaka with no counters.
Yeah, I can roll if you want. Okay.
All right, go for it, Zai.
And I guess we'll do the 2 bamboo there.
2. Yep, and that'll limit you.
Well, yeah.
Next one.
Just a 1d20 or 3d20?
1d20, please, and thank you. Go ahead and move 2 squares, 2 hexes. You are 1 day away from Yaka. Home is within reach.
And then a dragon appears.
And then Minx rolls.
Let's do this.
You've got 2 people in tow. Oh, that's the number I was looking for. Right there.
Oh.
Thank you, Minx. So, you guys are traveling with these people. You have a disadvantage on your stealth and perception.
Of course
So
we
I
do.
think your stealth is the stealth of the lowest person right now, which is only a little 5. It's not super great. Probably going to be spotted by whatever this is, but I got to roll
5
my dice.
Trollaroos. And the T-Rex.
Whatever. There's a troll room one space away from Yaka. That's fine.
And
It's
Gormash
fine, right?
resurrected. And is lit.
It's fine. It's actually not fine, but that's all right. You guys are walking through the jungle, so close to home that maybe you're getting a little bit overeager, a little bit excited. You've done all these great things. You're bringing back 2 ambassadors. You've secured deals sort of with the dwarves, sort of with Riki, not quite with either of them, but near to it, and a deal with the halflings. So everyone's on their most excited, happy nature. And that's why your guard is down a little bit. And you've got these ambassadors with you, and they're talking your ears off. They've never been to Yaka before. They're excited. They're asking you questions about it. Corin's giving them mean looks, and so they'll shut up for a little while, and then they'll start whispering to Grub again, because Grub is always willing to talk about what's going on here and there.
Grub really likes talking to them.
Wait
Yeah.
until you see the beauty and glory of Yaka. You'll have no doubts about joining us. This will be incredible. We can't wait for you all.
Okay. And let me just add a token for the halfling and
The T-Rex.
the woman, Nivid, the granddaughter. There is Nivid. There we go. All right. So you guys are walking, and you are stepping into an ambush, unfortunately. There is a shambling mound that you guys are walking past, thinking it's just an ordinary branch and bramble. Just an ordinary piece of, not debris, but plant life nearby.
Isn't this the thing in the beginning of the game that whooped everything's ass?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it
Cool.
is. And you are all completely surprised.
Very cool.
Walk right past it towards this opening. You can see the map there. Yeah. And it will get a surprise round on you.
Oh
Yeah. So, it'll start with a multi-attack, which allows it to make 2 slam attacks. And it will aim with both same hazards. The creature is grappled. All right. It's going for Zai. It will step with a slam and a slam. The 25 will definitely hit Zai because he's got advantage because you are surprised for 9. And I think the 11 is a miss on you, Zai.
Phew. No engulf. Excellent.
All right. So it hits you for 9 points of damage as the very plants themselves come after you. And we will have to roll initiative. Minx, why don't you roll us initiative? I
Yeah.
feel like it's been a while since you've done it.
Yeah. Coming right up.
One question real quick.
Yes, sir.
Why doesn't our highest party member always roll initiative?
Because it just seems more fun to like give everyone an opportunity to do it, you know?
More fun for Koibu.
Yeah, let's have some variety, some spice of life.
So let's say that, we as a party, we just we can dispense with a little bit of that fun and be okay with just one person who has the best initiative rolling. Does
I
that be cool?
agree.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's so fun. I'm having a blast actually having this thing attack again, but just in case, maybe, what do you think?
This is a lot of
Deal
fun.
with it after this battle.
Okay.
All
The
right.
shambling mound goes first.
I'm not
Of
going to
course,
forget.
of course it does.
Yes, and it will once more. Actually, does it have to have you grappled to engulf? Engulfs a medium small. Oh yeah, it has to be grappled in order to engulf. All right, so it will slam at you again, Zai, and slam at you again, hitting you twice, I believe,
Ouch.
for a total of 26 damage. Holy crap!
Wait, no.
Oh yeah. So if it hits with both attacks, the target is
dear
grappled. Escape DC 14, and Shambling Mound uses Engulf on it.
Oh no.
You get engulfed.
This
The
thing's
engulfed
fucking insane.
target is blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe, and must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw at the start of each of the Shambling Mound's turns, or take 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. If the mound moves, the engulfed target moves with it. You can only engulf one creature at a time. So it just whaps you with the other weird, branchy, tiny thingy, and then drags you into the mound, which you're semi-conscious still because you're at 3 HP, and you find yourself like inside of a plant. It has these weird digestive juices that are sort of dripping down on you, and the roots and vines and branches sort of twist around you, squeezing you and crushing you underneath.
Is there
them.
no save, or is he just automatically engulfed?
He's automatically engulfed when it hits him twice.
Jeez.
And now the party goes. You are blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
I don't even know what to do. As
Wait, can
Okay.
you just transform?
oh yeah, I'll do that. I transform into a giant snake.
Wait, can you eat him and then you're eating both of
Yes.
them?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
yeah.
That's too giant. There we go.
I love that little snake. Look how angry that snake is. Okay.
I
and
need
this
some
is,
hit points
Wait,
here.
I'll
Give me a
move.
12
I-
plus 8.
I'll
yes,
be here.
that is what I've got. So it's 8d12 plus 8
Oh.
is 59.
That is some hit points.
Oh.
Okay. Now we're going to attack with a bite at advantage.
You're gonna bite the plants.
I'm going to yes, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slither around them and curl around them and begin to attack.
So that's not a bite. That's a constrict.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Thanks.
Give me a constrict.
Yes, thank you very much for the. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit.
do. You were born to be a snake, Grub. You wrap around this plant. You wrap yourself all the way around it. We're going to just put you underneath it now. And you begin to squeeze the plant.
Woo!
Roll me damage.
Oh.
A lot of damage. It's a lot of damage.
Oh wow.
That's the most.
You guys
amount
are
of
all
damage
going to hate
I've
me
ever
on
done.
this one. If the plant is constricting and grappling and eating Zai, and you constrict and grapple the plant, does some of this damage spill over to Zai, who's also within the plant that you're squeezing to death?
I
No.
thought about that. And I don't think it does because the Zai is inside the plant and
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
Grub
inside
is
the
around
bone
the
structure.
plant.
Right, you're right. So if you're in a car
Yeah.
accident, you're safe because you're inside the car, and it's just the car who's going to get damaged, right?
Yes.
If it's a Tesla Model S, yes, and I assume my snake is of that quality.
Take inspiration. That was hilarious.
Thank you.
Zai, why don't you give us a con check? And if you fail, then I'll make some damage up for you.
Okay.
Con saving throw. Con saving throw, yeah.
Con saving throw.
Okay,
Nice.
15's good enough. All right, you don't get crushed by the snake.
Okay.
Next player.
What was the girl's name again?
Nivid.
Nivid! Take cover! I rage. And then at advantage, I attack twice with my great axe.
Yes, because the snake is all the way around it, so every position is now grappling.
26 and 16.
They will both hit.
17 plus 11 plus 4. Sorry, 7 plus 11 plus
22?
Yes.
22. All right. It has taken just about 50 points of damage thus far.
All right, Neil. Would you say that inside the shambling mound is considered flanking?
Everything's advantage anyway because I'm constricting it.
Yes, I suppose you have advantage because the snake is on the outside. You could draw a line from you to the snake. So you have advantage from that, but then you have disadvantage because you're blind.
Yeah,
Can he
fair
drink
enough.
potions?
Also restrained.
And restrained, yeah.
Okay, great. I'm going to desperately punch from inside. So punch at the stomach walls, kick out.
What if you
Can't
stun
you,
it from inside?
Can't. Oh, you could stun it from.
Holy crap.
Can't you make some attempt to escape? Or do you just want to fucking
I'll just
beat its
attack
ass?
from inside.
You're just gonna rip yourself out of it?
Yeah,
That's
Just gonna
hardcore.
fight his way out. So you hit it 3 times.
nice.
Or 23 damage.
Stun it.
Wow.
Oh, and let me go ahead and roll a bunch of stuns. So I will hit the weak parts. Go ahead and roll a con saving throw.
Does not have any resistance to this damn. Okay, here we go. 7. It is stunned until the end of your next round.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I get advantage.
Yeah, you already have advantage.
I already
Snake
is that
is
as a ranger.
constricting it.
Oh, okay.
We can't see its HP. Do we have any idea of
Yes,
how
we
wounded
can.
it is?
It's half.
Oh, the
can't.
snake is over it, and
It's half.
here we go.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Am I good to go?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to fire twice and then action surge and fire twice more. So all 4 shots are at advantage, right?
Go for it. Hit.
Fuck.
Throw some hit die in
You-
there.
Pepper the plants. For 22 and 13 is 35.
And then I'm going to do a pour my superiority die after. Sorry.
All right, roll 48.
Yep, I did it. It's
Another
22.
22
What
points
the
of damage.
Wait, is that real shit?
57
busted.
points of damage.
Godstony.
Wait, can
As
she?
you,
Can our amazing wizard girl throw some like magic missile?
she could turn you into a toad even, but she seems to feel that you guys have this shit, so she just chills. Same with the halfling. They both eagerly observe the battle from the safety of a little bit away. The shambling mound takes its turn, which it doesn't because it's stunned, and the PCs go again.
Okay, I slam it twice with my red axe. 13 and 22.
Phew. Wow. Luckily, you have advantage, so the 13 is just a miss, and the 22 is a hit.
9.
Let me get my con saving throw in first for the stomach acids.
Ooh, oh, that's right, because it's on its turn. You are
Yeah.
engulfed.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for this one.
And
That's still
thank
not
God you
good.
did.
14?
AC 14 is what you needed. Well done.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Otherwise, you would have taken enough damage to put you unconscious.
I'll fire 2 more attacks.
25 will hit, 28 will hit, and the shambling mound will die.
Wow.
That was really fast, guys. Holy crap. You have come a long way from the time when that one shambling mound almost killed the entire party. Do you guys remember that? That was
I
long.
do remember that.
Yeah.
100%.
Well,
Falls
Your-
apart from me and I leap out.
But that's
Covered in acid.
awesome. That's what
Okay,
the campaign's
wait.
supposed to be, right? Is like it's supposed to get like you said, like we're supposed to start to be more comfortable with encounters.
the overland movement will get easier and easier as you
Mhm.
find yourself getting higher and higher level. And a CR5 shambling mound isn't much of a problem for you guys anymore.
Which is kind of crazy. So just to, this is like just like a random D&D question. Isn't a CR5 balanced for an entire party of CR5 of
A
level 5?
CR5 should be
Is that how it works?
a pleasurable encounter for a group of 4 5th level
Yeah.
characters.
That's considered normal, but I'll
Okay.
also go as far as to say that we burned everything on it. So
Oh, that's
we
true.
did it
Yeah.
really easily.
You did
That's why
otherwise
we're supposed to have
never
like
kill
7 of these in a day. So we just used all of our resources on this one shambling man.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
That
and-
was a pleasurable encounter. I really enjoyed that fight. So,
All right. And the party will make it back to Yaka with your ambassadors in tow.
Was she impressed, by the way?
Let me make a roll for her impression ability. Oh no, she rolls a 1. She's on her impression ability of you. She shakes her head. And then she looks over at Corin and then keeps walking.
oh,
Wait,
I
wow.
didn't look at her. I wasn't looking to impress anybody. I don't even notice that she looks or doesn't look at me. I'm too busy pulling 2 of my arrows out of the body of the snake.
See, and that's what's impressive, is that
Okay.
you're just taking this guy down without even trying, while Minsk is trying to impress you, and he rolled 2 natural ones, but he had advantage, so it sort of worked out, but at the same time, like, he was trying really hard.
I
and
didn't
obvious
get to roll
that it-
shit.
All right, that's what I
You
want
rolled
to hear.
an 8 and a 13 and the 8 and 22. You know, if that wasn't for the snake constricting it, you wouldn't have even hit the plant at that point.
You
that was
basically
obvious.
swung wildly, missed one part, but then another body part showed up, and you happened to land the hit. We've all said
Mhm.
this.
The simp never wins, boys.
I'm getting cocked by destiny.
All right. I've got literally nothing to say to that. You guys arrive in Yaka.
I also have nothing to say to that.
The party makes it into town.
Wait, this girl was the grandchild of the wizard. How old is this person?
She
13.
is in her. Let's see. That's a great question.
Because is she like 25 or like 12?
Oh shit.
She's like 25, 23.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
Nice
say.
save.
33?
I'm s-
If he's like 90 and she's 60 years younger than him, approximately,
And
then
our
she's
next-
somewhere in that 20 to 30 range.
Our guest for next D&D show, Chris Hansen. Welcome aboard.
All right. The party enters Yaka. You see the savior statues there. Everyone immediately gets inspiration as you look upon the founders of your great city and remember the things that they did to build it, the monsters that they had to slay, the people that they had to unify, the great walls that were built, the pyramid itself, the wonderful bits of Yaka. And you are inspired. The bell atop Yaka rings just a few times to let everyone know that rangers are coming home and returning. And I believe you have added Bastion, the halfling town, to your empire. So now if someone dies, you can make a new character at 5th level, and you can make them a halfling.
That's so cool.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah, that's actually so cool.
Is that like a huge milestone unlock?
Every time we get an alliance with the city, we get something from it. So
I'm
like
just
we
fishing
get
for
the wizard.
XP.
For
Oh.
XP, I think we have. Let's see. You get XP for finding towns.
Oh, and that monster we killed, you can't give us less just because we wrecked it, Koibu. I want the full EXP for that bush monster.
Calm down.
You're a bush monster.
You each take home 450 points from the shambling mound.
Damn it.
That's an underwhelming amount of.
Right?
What do you
Well, it's so easy for you guys now.
1169.0.
Yeah, me too.
13,308.
Yep, that's right for the two of us.
Yeah.
Should we not get a big XP bonus for getting the quest complete?
Because we completed a quest. Yeah.
Yeah, I added it in the first time around because I figured
Okay.
when that what was it, 4K that you guys got, I added the completing the quest because I just assumed you would finish it all.
All right. I believe you.
Yeah. Excellent. And here you are. Why don't I think this is a great spot to end for the day. And when we start back next week, you'll be in Yaka. You'll have access to all of the resources of Yaka, I guess you already have your own map, so you don't need the map on the ground anymore. And we can pick up the game from there. You guys can head to Solvang or Ayu and figure out what else needs to be done. There's also the town that you haven't been to or really talked about too much yet. What's it called? Ember's Keep?
What's
Ember's
that?
Keep. Way over here. Yeah.
Oh, is that an actual town with people in it?
That is a town in the middle of a swamp.
A town of whom?
It's a human town.
Okay.
It's the oldest living city still left on Arcadia.
Is it an actual city?
It was once upon a time a fortress that was supposed to block off this sort of neck here when this neck was much thinner. It was pretty much just like one passageway down here, and Ember's Keep was placed in the middle. And then after these storms came and the mountains rose, this area the earth came up and down and flooded, and it became this big swampy area. So Ember's Keep is the oldest place. It's been here for at least 1,500 years, probably quite a bit longer. Everything else has been built or destroyed or rebuilt many times.
Very cool.
Cool.
And that's it for today. Thank you all for playing. Any final words or questions before we head out for the night?
Shout outs and
Yeah.
awesome episode. Amazing
Yeah, that's
episode.
really good.
Yeah, that was like super good. We made like a lot of progress, starting to see the empire building aspects. I think that was Koibu, you did very well. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, shout out to Devin for learning how to play his character. Yay!
Thanks.
You're
You're
all right.
especially savage tonight.
It's been pretty fun. All right, let's start with Devin Nash.
Oh, hi. I'm Devin Nash. I am I'm the CMO over at a talent agency called Nerd Fusion, and I also run a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Devin Nash, where we talk about gaming industry meta commentary. If you like that kind of stuff, I'm there every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. So come check me out. I would love to have you.
Awesome. Koibu?
You guys can find me at Koibu, all things everywhere. And I just do D&D. That's pretty much all I do. We've got Dice and Men tomorrow on Destiny's channel. We've got a huge Demon Run battle on Friday. Shenanigans on Saturday, and the big final Demons run on Sunday, and then a whole week of stuff next week.
Nice. Trump?
I'm a professional board gamer. Thanks Destiny for coming over last week to play some board games. And Ziz.
No problem. Destiny?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Destiny. I play video games, and right now I'm a League of Legends player.
Nice.
How's it going?
My name is Zizaran. I play Path of Exile and D&D, and I am Zizaran on everything, and I'm about to play some more Path of Exile right after this. Thank you for watching. This was Empires of Arcadia. I hope you all enjoyed.